Testing, testing. Can I be heard? Eh? Eh? Am I here? Yes, I can be heard. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. Alright. We're good. We're good. So I just want to make sure that I can always, like, I'm slightly, like, paranoid every time I go to start stream because I can never tell if it's ever gonna work or if it does work and it's just decided to fucking fuck with me today. I can never tell. Never. But it's okay. Because ages ago, my setup used to be, like, insanely broken. Now everything is, like, automated to a point that, like, is little overkill. But, like, it used to be to a point where it was, like, so broken that I had to fix things constantly. Now I can do whatever the fuck I want and it doesn't matter. But, like, I'm still slightly paranoid that one of these days I'm gonna show up and my mic isn't gonna be connected. If that's the case, it probably has to do with the fact that, like, I may need to update the channel link only for the pure fact of I haven't touched the description of my YouTube in no joke, or sorry, my description of Twitch, and this is not a joke by the way, probably something close to 2 years. It's been 1.5 years since the last time I saw the front page of Twitch. Like, I genuinely do not touch Twitch anymore. I've been able to operate my streams and everything else for Twitch and YouTube without ever having to touch the dashboards, whatever, like whatsoever, for like the last 1.5 years. So I just haven't. I even have a thing over here. I have a thing that I use personally, that I have hosted on my local servers and stuff, that I use for also posting on all of my platforms. So I unironically don't even need to go to any of my platforms to do any of the stuff that I do. It's literally just a matter of throwing it into here and then it auto posts for me and then we're set. I literally do not have to give a shit past that. It's great. But it's one of those things where, like, genuinely speaking, when it comes down to that kind of stuff, it's something where, like, I just kind of like it that way because then I don't have to care about the numbers, I don't have to care about the viewership, I don't have to care about anything else. I can just vibe. And that's what I'm here for. So yes. As I could say, I'm a professional yapper. Pretty much nothing else is professional about me. Alright, where's the chest? Alerts. So I was looking at some of the arbitrations that are going to be coming up soon. There's an arbitration that I do want to do. It's this one right here. The Demos Defense. This one right here is actually going to be a B. I think it's a B rank. Which is actually really good. We do want to make sure that we at least have 2 other people with me whenever we do this. I know that Cry will probably join me for the arbitration, but I'm not sure if anybody else will. This is an open party, so if you guys do want to like join and stuff, feel free. But like, it's fine outside of that. Also, Warframe Helper got an update recently. They actually tell you about all of your dailies and weeklies that you have to do during the week, and it goes through and auto crosses everything off for you. When you finish it, it tells you, and it crosses it off. Do you know how fucking amazing that is? I can't even uncheck it. I've been trying to figure out how to uncheck this, and it hasn't been letting me do it. So it's actually been telling me. Like, it's actually really nice because it keeps track of all your dailies, all your weeklies, and everything else that you're going to be going through and doing. Though there are going to be like one of these things, like for example, the Archon hunt we can go do really quick. We can just get that out of the way. I can show you guys what I mean. It's so cool. They also changed. Yeah, I saw that. I fucking saw the change to the ribbons. It's awesome. It's fantastic. I fucking love it. Why am I not just? Oh wait, we don't. Do we want to do that one in public? See, the problem is that I'm trying to figure out if I want to do this one in public or not. Because if I do it in public, it'll work. But if I don't, I don't know. No, I saw that. I saw that Cry. I could. You know that I do see you guys in VC, right? Like, being able to watch you guys do what you guys do in VC, like, is kind of weird, but also kind of funny. Yeah, I know. Oh my god. For the record, though, building that many builds isn't actually worth it unless you can actually do it in the game, though. The main reason why I mentioned that, though, is because, like, you need to be able to test the builds. You can't just, like, you can't just focus on theoretical stuff. Because the game, is kind of weird. And a lot of the testing that has to, like, for it to work is, like, mostly just, it's mostly just, like, practical testing. Unfortunately, a lot of it gets really fucking weird sometimes with how the way the mechanics in this game work. It's not bad per se, but it's like, eh. Also, were you guys using, Overframe? Overworld? Yeah, was it Overframe that you guys were using? For it, or were you guys using something else? Because I didn't recognize the website that you guys were using, so I'm assuming it's over RAM, yeah? Yeah, hold on, where's that? Okay, come on. I need to... this is why I don't like doing open parties. Enemies, could you like not cause a problem, please? That'd be nice. That would be really fucking nice. Please? Yo, are you all just like fucking... Oh god. Oh no. They're moving at like negative Mach. This is a process. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know that the hostage is almost out of time. Relax, game. Relax. We've got this. We know how to do this. Ooh, 100,000 damage. Nice. It's good to see. Oh, it's good to see? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's Mach -1. Always. It's about the easiest way I can describe how slow some peeps are. It's like, why? Why must you be slow? Okay, we're gonna do the rest of this on solo missions. It doesn't really matter anyways. I can just do this on my own Soloing the Archon hunts is definitely a funny time because it's like, it kind of like, yeah, I used to not be able to even do these missions at all ages ago. Nowadays I'm just like fucking, I don't know, not even paying attention because I don't need to. Did one of them just go down? What the fuck? How in the actual hell, man? What'd you go down from? You're using Uriel. You should be fine. Or not Uriel, sorry. Sirius and Orion. What? Alright, I guess. Whatever. Just how things work out, I guess. You need the shadow parts. What the fuck? There's shadow parts? Isn't that only Railjack though? I thought the shadow was only I thought that was only fucking Railjack though. Also, you don't have to ask to join when it comes to Warframe. You can just join. The only time I don't like it when people join is whenever I'm doing the it's literally just one thing, by the way. And the only reason I don't like it when people join is because it's for the fucking Thumper Grind. But the only reason why I don't like it is because if you have people join you for the Thumper Grind, it actually kills the process for it almost entirely. So you end up running into a situation where it can slow you down anywhere between 10 to 20 times slower if you have more people with you. That's why that's why I want to do the Thumper Grind just solo. I got everyone except for phones. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, man. Wait, what? Is the shadow exclusively, like one of the parts exclusively from the survival mission? Because that seems kind of weird. Like really fucking weird. Because like if you're gonna go through and have it set so it's like exclusively from the Archon hunts and stuff, that seems stupid. Like why would you? Okay. Then where's the other stuff from then? Like where's the other parts from then? Because that would be, oh, what the fuck? Oh, interesting. The auto hack works here? Huh? Oh crap, I thought the auto hack would be I thought the auto hack was nerfed, so you couldn't do that, but I guess my mistake. Bop. Oh god, do I love my nuking. It's great. I fucking love just watching numbers show up on my screen. It's beautiful. By the way, Cry, if you want to make this a proper farm, let's just stay here. No joke, literally just hang out here. If you want to turn this into a proper farm, Cry, come back here. Cry, come back here. Sit in this room. There you go. The reason why I'm saying that we gotta sit over here is primarily just because that way the enemies come towards us and they have a massive area that they have to walk to get to us. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. And then that way what we can do is we can have all the resources be like really close to us and then we can just go through and grab whatever we need whenever we need it. What's that? Just hanging out. Hello. Bye guys. It's pretty nice. This is like, oh, if we had Octavia, it would make it even easier. Shit, I should have brought Octavia. Ah, because then we could have literally unironically just sat here and not given a shit. Damn it. I should have brought Octavia. Man, see, this is the revelations I need to have before we start the missions. These are the kind of things I need to think about before we actually start the missions, just to make our life a little bit easier. You appear in Railjack and I heard in the hunts. Oh, I see. So it's both. Okay, cool. That works. Yeah, because I swear ages ago I saw them like over in Railjack and stuff. That's the only place I've ever seen them drop. I've never seen them drop through here. Like I've seen other parts drop through here, but I've never actually seen the parts like the... Oh, okay, apparently they just triggered it themselves. Cool. I do appreciate the fact that the enemies actually drop enough stuff for us to actually get all of our stuffs. Yep, there you go. And now I can just hang out here. So, the problem now is that the survival mission for this is going to take us half an hour. Okay? That's our issue here, is that it's going to take us half an hour to get the survival mission over. Now, I really want to get this done, but I can't... I don't think there's a way... Well, there is a way for us to speed it up, but I don't know if there's any... I don't think that the thing will show up for us specifically, because it only drops from killing enemies, right? Or is it just random locations on the map? Because if it's only random locations on the map, then that changes things a little bit. You know the thing that doubles the speed for your survival missions and stuff? That's more what I mean. It's just that, like, I have no idea where that shows up and stuff. Oh, and I guess you're gonna just summon that. Because I thought it was a drop from the enemies. Like you could get consistent numbers of them, kind of thing. Or is that just one of those things where you just need to go pick up the items and it's exclusively just a thing that's on the map already? Because that doesn't really matter too much here. Oh, they just spawn. Oh, okay, got you. Alright, that works. Look at that, we finished Jupiter. And Jupiter has been finished. Perfect. Alright. There you go. All of our life support's back, and then we can just come back here. Alright, cool. We can just hang out here now. Oh, it's a kittens. Wait, why do you... Okay, hold on. Hold up. Hold the phone. There we go. Just sending you off. I gotta make sure that I actually go through and actually wipe them out properly. I did go through and reduce the overall... I did go over and reduce the overall green shards that I have on my Warframe. Just purely for the bit. Like, purely for the bit. So I changed it so we have a purple shard that's giving me energy and stuff, so we have equilibrium on it, like on my Warframe, so I don't actually have to have the equilibrium, actual like equilibrium mod, so I can actually free up a slot. The only real downside is that since I removed a bit of the damage, it reduces how much the AoE does, but at the same time it's pretty minor issues. Did your cat just die? I think your cat just died. Kittens? Yeah, your cat just got fucking obliterated by something. Whatever it was, I have no idea what it was. But yes, kittens got fucking obliterated. Whatever, it's fine. By the way, working towards getting our weeklies done should be fine. Getting EDA and ETA done is going to be kind of interesting. They are going to be reworking EDA and ETA in the future to make it a little bit more, a little bit easier for the average person. Because currently the EDA and ETA, the way that it works is making it a little too difficult for most people. So they're going to be going through and making it so it's a little bit easier. Oh, they're only built for Retriever? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because like mine's built the same way, by the way. It's built for the mod drop, for all the drop chance stuff, and then also for just Retriever and stuff, just so we can have extra AoEs and that stuffs. I do need to go through... I've been slowly but surely working on like finishing off my arcanes, by the way, just like in behind the scenes. And I'm at 72 arcanes left to max out in the game. Out of, I think it's like 200 or something, 255 or something crazy. So like, we have a lot of them already dealt with. I just need to deal with even more of them. And that's going to be one of those things where it will happen, that we'll get everything taken care of. It's just that it's going to take a second for us to actually finish off the rest of it, unfortunately. It'll take a second. Whether or not that will be a bad thing per se is going to be a whole thing. Little Duck and Quills is going to be the worst standing though. The worst standing grind of them all. Just purely for the sheer fact of Little Duck and Quills are locked behind only letting you get 3 arcanes a day. 3 to 4, at least, with max affinity. With the max affinity cap. Oh, hello. And send you off, there you go. Descendia is bad. Our community is not bad this week, but Descendia is bad. Okay, got you. So I just want to... See, I'm going to do the Descendia just for the arcanes and stuff, but outside of that, I won't actually do it for any kind of, like, farming. Because I know that Descendia in itself isn't necessarily bad per se to do, but, like, there isn't any loot rooms is probably what you mean. So we'll have to get all the, items from Descendia. I do want to go through and finish off my Deviri stuff, just so I can get off and finish off all of my Deviri. The problem is that finishing off all my Deviri is going to take a while. It's going to be a few hours on its own, right? Because the regular Deviri and Steel Path are going to be both very annoying bullshit situations on that one. Bullshit situations on this. Oh, you don't know if there's a loot room. Wait, what do you mean? If you're saying the only reason why we do Descendia, by the way, is for the loot room. It's not for any other reason. Well, we could do it for other stuff, but like it's purely just for the loot room. So if so whenever you're saying like Descendia is bad, it usually just that's what Stephen I mean whenever somebody whenever either of us say that Descendia is bad this week, is we just mean that there's no loot room. That's at least like the way that we go about it. I don't know about you guys, but that's how we do it. Because the loot rooms themselves are what makes it so that we actually want to grind Descendia consistently. But if we don't have a loot room, then it's just like, minor issues. Hello. There you go. We gotta start working our way towards the exit, actually. Hold on. We're almost done the mission, so we can start working our way through the map. And towards the exit. Oh, you mean the rewards? Oh, yeah. I mean, the rewards themselves, we don't really need to worry about. Well, I don't need to, since I have pretty much everything else in the game. I have so much stuff already that like the weekly rewards. I'm only doing this for the fucking Archon shards, by the way. That's it. That's the only thing I care about now is Archon shards, pretty much. Outside of that, I've got everything else anyways, so it's like pretty minor issues. It comes down to just Archon shards and only Archon shards. Yeah, we haven't gotten a single shadowy part, by the way, through this entire process. Yeah, I don't think so, at least. I've got a bunch of neural sensors at least, but like that's not... I have a few thousand of those already. I don't need any more. By the way, you can finish off the neural sensor grind. There isn't anything that's like a renewable, like a recraftable thing that requires neural sensors. So everything that, like there is a set number of neural sensors that you do need in the game and that's it. Once you're done those set number, then you're done everything involving neural sensors and then they can just go straight to your Hemlith all the time. It's really funny too because when you start throwing everything into your Hemlith, it kind of like makes you flinch a little bit. Just a little bit. Because the neural sensors, I remember back when I was first starting that they were like super fucking rare. Same thing with Oxium actually. It was like a super difficult thing to keep going because Oxium and neural sensors were two of like the most difficult things to keep up. Not bad per se, just very fucking annoying, to say the least. Yellow. There we go. 22 seconds, that's fine. We can just ignore all of that. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Just let me just... There we go. Whoa, okay. Turns out you can actually die from that. Cool. Just gonna res myself. Resing myself away. Yeah, I appreciate the fact that my my fucking amp has a massive AoE to it. Or like it auto-targets, so I can just go through and just like rip through enemies. Super nice. Actually, unironically, I think it might be more effective to use my amp in these areas than it is to use my Sobek. Mostly just because the enemies are so sparse that it's not... The Sobek isn't able to fully perform. For the most part. Because the Sobek tends to be, tends to do better when there's like a crap ton of enemies in a short distance. But once you start going into the areas of like having... Once you start getting into areas where you have like... I don't know. Like 5 enemies a room, that's like not enough. We need more. We need so many more. Did it mark off? It should mark it off eventually here. Kill 30 Eximus. I've only gotten 20 so far? The fuck are you for me? I've only gotten 20. Nah, it's finished right there. What are you talking about? I'm gonna just like... I'm just gonna do that. Make my life a little easier. Okay, is there... I think there was literally 0... Yeah. No. To be fair, we were killing them at like Mach... like bajillion, so they were dying faster than we could probably see them. Like I don't know if you saw it, but we were killing them, or at least I was killing the enemies within a few rooms away. So up to like about 2 rooms away is where they were all dying. So they could have been in like different rooms or hallways and stuff and just getting kills. Because of just how the because of how the Sobek works. It has near infinite range, which is hilarious, but also slightly problematic to a degree because it's like, oh crap. There we go. And now I can just speed run. Speeding away. Oh crap. But letting what? Hold on. Sounds like you need to get like some kind of like, you know those like fans that you can put underneath your laptop to keep it cool? Sounds like you need to get one of those. Because it seems like, yeah, you might need to go through and start like getting like a thingy that you can just like have for like those like cooling platforms for laptops and stuff. Yes, the war crime simulator. To be fair, we're doing this to go grab all of our Archon shards for the week, and then outside of that, we're just doing other stuffs. I actually don't know if we want to do Warframe for the entire stream. I might do Warframe for the entire stream. But like also at the same time, I'm not entirely sure what would work best here for that kind of stuff. Because I'm just thinking about what we could do later. And I'm thinking it'd be kind of fun to go mess around with other stuff though. Like as much as I love Warframe, it is one of those things where once you get to a point where you're at the point that I'm at, there is nothing that's worth doing other than just weeklies. So you play it, you pick it up like once a week and you just keep going. It's usually how it goes. I mean, there are events and stuff, but like the events also don't really have much to them. So, when Palbez inside us. What? Are you talking about fucking Pal World? You're talking about Pal World, aren't you? Ow. Hold on, where's the stuffs? By the way, I never actually finished Pal World. I got a little bit. Yeah, that's what we can do later. We can play after we get our weeklies done. We can play a bit of Pal World. I went through and got a bunch of the beginning of it done after the 1.0 release. I just never actually beat the game, and I never got past like I don't think I ever got past like level 14 or something. That was like the highest I ever got. Just because I kept on getting sidetracked and like distracted by things, so I could never actually like finish off what I was trying to do. But yeah. Welcome to the hell that is playing Pal World while getting sidetracked by literally everything you could possibly get sidetracked by. There we go. Question. Whoa. Why are there... What kind of hallway area... I haven't been in this hallway in a hot minute. Why is there so many locks here? Holy Jesus. What the fuck are they doing? Oh my Jesus Christ. What are they doing over here? Getting... Yeah, the only thing that's slowing me down here is just the amount of locks that there are. Holy crap. Okay, cool. Let's just move towards this. Sidetracking is good. Going on adventure. Well, yeah, of course, of course. Hold on. Get you going a little bit further. That's 400 meters away. We don't need to care about that. Keep my abilities going up. I still have my thingy that I have on me, so we're good. I need to throw this away. I need to get like an invisibility or something. Shade would probably be a really good warframe or a really good thing to have for this. Actually, just so I can like have something to move around with. There we go. I don't know what that fucking means, Rick. The fuck? What? When did I give you an idea for anything? Was this related to me fucking typing and like what I said in staff chat? I don't know, man. What? I'm so confused, man. I'm so fucking confused. I thought it was talking about to me, but let's see. Oh no. This is the war crime simulator. The reason why is because Pal World, you're not children. In this game, you are. You're basically children committing war crimes for the good of nobody. And hoping that the interdimensional gods don't end up killing you in the process. You know, I feel like going and killing the Archons this quick kind of makes it like pointless to do Archon. Harold. Hello. Hello. Oh god. Jesus fuck. No. Yes, we're good. Okay, there you go. Normal chat. What the fuck did I say in normal chat? Huh? What? Me talking about wanting to make a moose redeem? Because people keep confusing me as like thinking that I'm an American? Is that what it is? Because every time like fucking... I was talking last night. This was like me when I was like fucking exhausted and like half asleep. I was like going off and like basically just getting really pissed off about the fact that people keep mistaking me for an American, even though I'm Canadian. And so I was thinking about having like a really obnoxious redeem and or toggle that I could have that's like a moose that just shows up, and or just like have a Canadian flag that just slowly creeps onto screen in the most obnoxious way possible. Just to be extra annoying about it. I think Shade... No. So Shade would work, but you wouldn't be able to go through and use your weapons, yes? But it would be nice for whenever I'm traveling and not trying to kill things. That's why I would want to use Shade, is purely for the traveling mechanics of Shade. It's not for the other stuff, it's just for that. And that alone. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna leave really quick, and I want to see what happens if I go to relay. What about the second one? Wait, what do you mean what about the second one? Is there a second version of a moose? Did they release an update to Mies? Dude, I don't know if I ever want to have an update to Mies. That would scare the shit out of me. Like, actually. Like, dude, I don't think I can ever explain just how insane that would be. Oh god, Descendia normal path and steel path is here. Wait, hold on. What about Descendia's drops? What are in Descendia's drops right now? Oh, the flag idea? Just have creep across the screen like super slow? That's not hard to do. I can set that up like super easy. Eventually what I'll do is I'll just have my model have the Canadian flag as like a shoulder patch on both my shoulders. But till then, that won't be something that I'll be worried about right now. 30k on Teshin? Teshin? What do you mean by 30k on Teshin? Do you mean the oh crap, what are you talking about? I know about Teshin, yes. I just don't know about the endo. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we gotta do the ultimatum. Oh, I gotta do it for the arcanes. Oh shit, yeah, I gotta do this for the arcanes. Yeah, I gotta do this for the arcanes. Yeah, I gotta do both of these for the arcanes because I have none of these. Or I do, but like I don't have that many of them that are actually like set up there. But yeah, I need to go through and actually get the arcanes. So yeah, I need to do both Descendias to get them both out of the way. That way we can also get a crap ton of phosphor out of it too. And we'll get some endo, we'll get some other stuff here as well. Yeah, we'll get a bunch more endo. Yeah, I'm gonna go do the regular path Descendia and then I'll do steel path afterwards. And then once we get both of those done, we should be good. I'm gonna go talk to Teshin really quick. Just so we can get those out of the way because I do actually have enough to get all of that out of the way. It's just, let me go talk to Teshin. Question, does it actually tell me about it here? Oh, it does! Oh yeah! Tells you about the fucking endo. Perfect. We're chilling. Okay, hold on. Where's our arbitrations? We got you. Teshin. Steel path arcanes are both ones. Yeah, but like yeah. I don't have the arcanes yet. I don't have them maxed out, so I need to go grab them both. Just to get them out of the way. 30k endo for what? 100. Oh, it's 150 ends. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that though. Shit, that actually would be nice, but I don't think I want to do that actually. Now that I think about it. But it'd be funny though. Fine, whatever. I'll take the endo. Fine, whatever. I'll take it. I'll take it any day of the week. Okay, there you go. We're just gonna do this and grab all the arcanes, or all the relics really quick. Just so we can start maxing out our relics and stuff that we have. That way we don't need to worry about the rest of this. I think everything else is set here. I'm going to eventually just get rid of these and just like collect all of the different like cosmetics and stuff that are through here, but like for now it's not gonna be that big of an issue. If we leave out of you, and I thought the frame I had crafted would have been done today. Yeah, so here's the thing about crafting frames. There are some that do actually take only 24 hours. There are some that take 3 days. It really depends on the frame that you're going to be doing. Relatively speaking. It's not too bad per se, but yeah, it really does depend. Okay, hold on. We got you here. This should be fine over here. So if I go through and do regular path, because we do need to get those, the arcanes out of regular path, which I think would be fine. Oh, no. You spend steel essence on 2 things and only 2 things. The fucking relic packs and then also the Kuva packs. Those are the 2 that you spend your steel essence on. And that is why. That's why I kind of like hesitated a little bit because those are like 2 of my favorite things on the planet to mess around with, genuinely speaking. There you go. Hold on. Whoa, god, enemies. What the fuck are they doing? Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, there we go. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna let everybody else here do their stuffs here. And a formal pack? Yeah, but the formal pack isn't like yeah, started. But it's not too bad. It's started on Monday. Yeah, that's just under 3 days. Yeah, that's just under 3 days. It's unfortunate, but yeah, you're close, but not quite. Not quite there. Almost there, but not quite. God, I love the mechanics of Descendia. I don't like Descendia in itself, but I love the mechanics of how they went through and set up Descendia, if that makes any sense. Did I just get a 19 Mafika? What the fuck? What am I doing with 19 Mafika? Holy shit. Okay, fine. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the 19 Mafika for whatever reason that they're going to be dropping 19 Mafika in this one room alone. Okay. Cool. Any day of the week, I'll take it. Take the bonuses. Jesus. I have 5 frames ready for the weekend double. Oh my god. Let me know if you want me to help you level your stuff really quick, because I can do it, like, we can get it done within like a room or two. Instead of ESO, or SO, actually, speaking of which. Because it wouldn't be ESO, it'd just be regular ESO. But yeah, I could definitely help you out with that if you want. I'm like completely unbothered. That, and I kind of need stuff from SO anyways, so it works out into what I need to do behind the scenes anyway. Alright, where's our stuffs? There we go. Where's my purple? Purple, where are you? Purples? There's no purples. No purples. Yeah, sorry, I'm just used to saying ESO, but I know that you can't go to ESO, you have to go to SO for it. But also, it won't make a difference. The only reason why I say this is because I kill enemies fast enough to where the amount of XP that you get from SO and ESO doesn't differ. You just get you get a stupid amount of XP regardless, so you're good. You'll be done. You'll be done within the first 2 or 3 days. You'll be okay. Look at that, 30,000 credits. Nice, I'll take that. Any day of the week. Oh, by the way, guys, we're like really close to finishing off Madurai, by the way. We'll be able to finish off Madurai today. Completely. Like, I will be done leveling up the entire tree for Madurai today. And then what I'll have to do is I'll have to start moving my my tree to something else, and then I'll start working on getting all of my other trees done as well. But like, we're almost done Madurai, completely. Oh, hey Steve. Hello. How you doing, Steve? What you been up to? What kind of chaos you been causing? What kind of stuffs you been doing? Hold on, where's our stuffs? There we go, gonna grab you, gonna do you. We're just taking care of both Descendias this week, because they both have arcanes that I need, so I need to do both Descendias completely. So I'm gonna get Steelpath Descendia done after this. Do you know if there's a loot room this week? Because if you've done Descendia already, have you seen a loot room, or is there no loot rooms? Because there was one room that we went through and did where we got 19 Mafika out of it. Though, while that isn't a lot of Mafika, it was still a lot for a single room that wasn't a loot room. So I mean, it's still pretty good, relatively speaking. Oh, it's a defense. Where the fuck is the defense target? Oh, it's up here. Oh, my defense target. Oh, that's not the defense target. Oh, wait, hold on. Thingy. There we go. Ah, really? That's unfortunate. I was hoping for us to get a good loot room. I guess the gods have not chosen us this week. That's annoying. Whatever. It's okay. Look at that, a hive infestation. Hello, hive infestation. Oh, that's the other, that's the one that we actually need to go through and... I see, okay. Destroy the nearby turmoils. Okay, so we need, I'm just gonna stay here and just kill that afterwards. Whenever I get the chance to. Yo, Rose, could you like shut up, please? Real quick. Just shush, trying to think. There you go. I also, funny enough, have Sabaton in the background. Was not planned, but there's Sabaton going on as we go through the hells of Descendia. Alright, where's our stuffers here? There we go. Give us the bonuses, we should be good here. Still waiting for them to get those last 2 bonuses, or those last 2 turmoils going. I don't see any turmoils around here. Oh, it's on the ceiling. Oh, it was on the ceiling. I see. There we go. Now it's done. Kill the infested hive, whatever the fuck they're called. There's no Stello farm this week either. Ah, really? Ah, damn it. I need to get like a good like setup for like getting like, I don't know, like 3,000 Stella just to have it in my inventory. Because currently like even 10,000 actually would probably be a lot more, actually 10,000 would be a lot more appropriate for what I need it for. Just because like at this point it's looking like we're gonna be suffering just a little bit from lack of fucking bullshit. Lack of Stella. We need more Stella. Now, if I could get more Stella in the sense of just like existing and having like thousands and thousands of Stella, that would be fantastic. But I fully understand why they didn't do that. Because they want you to be like somewhat just chill. But whatever. It's okay. It's too bad that this week is like kind of like not the greatest for all of the stuff that we could be doing. Because like there's no Stella farm, there's no Descendia this week. Is there any farm that's actually worth doing this week, or is it just like nothing? Because if there's nothing this week, it's gonna exist separately then, because that's unfortunate to say the least. Yeah, that's why I framed it last time it was in rotation. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, that makes sense, because it would probably be a lot more of like a rare thing to show up. Do we at least have an assassination for EDA or UTA, I guess? Because if we have an assassination, it'll make our life a little bit easier. Little bit easier. Not a guarantee, but at least we'll have an easier time doing our stuffs. Oh my god, at least I'm gonna end up with like 44 Mafika by the end of this, or like close to 100 actually. So it's not too bad. Nah, okay, so there's like nothing. Damn, it's like nothing burgers this week. That's unfortunate. Crap. Is there any survival missions in EDA and ETA though? Because if there's any survival missions, I won't do it on stream. Purely for the sheer fact of survival missions are the most... They drive me up a wall, to say the least. I just do not like survival missions at all. There we go. Alright. Alright. Let us through. Let us down. Oh, we gotta get the 7, get to round 7 first before we start getting bonuses. Oops. Oh, look at that. It's one of these missions. Nice. Oh god, it's... Oh god. Okay, hold up. I got slowed. If there isn't the... crap. Okay, that's gonna be annoying then. Let's hope it's not too bad. Did we just have a dude just... What the fuck? Oh, they're immune! Oh, they're unkillable. Oh, that's not great. Not ideal. Okay, so apparently, oh god. Yeah, just keep going. That's bad. That's really bad. Damage taken, damage dealt. Oh shit. Alright, cool. That works. Alright, continue. Continuing onwards. Yellow, give me a bonus. What bonus do you want? Yeah, just give me the bonus. Ma'am, just give me the bonus. Anyway, what are we looking at? Rolling deals to regenerate energy. We'll do that. It'll make more sense later once we start getting more yeah, there you go. There you go, so I can keep my bonuses going and stuff. Alright. Who are we waiting for? Hold on. Do they go AFK? Oh, they might have gone AFK. No! Homie, we need you to come back. No! God damn it. Alright, cool. Whatever. Oh, and what? Oh, I guess they're... Okay, I guess they are back. What the fuck? Was that just like an extra... Oh, no, they were in their operator form. That's fine. Never mind. That makes no sense. Oh, crap. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Eliminate... Which is the targets that we need to suffer? Oh, they're practically unkillable normally. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. We're just gonna do that real quick. Ba-bam! Ba-da. Oh wait, it doesn't explode when it hits them. Oh, weird. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, cool. Whatever, I guess. It just doesn't... It doesn't explode whenever... Okay. Can I do that? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. We're good. I can actually, I can cause problems by doing that real quick. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I just need to figure out if I can find out where the last ones are. Target identified? Yeah, I know. Come on. There we go. That's half of them so far. God, I wish this was easier to deal with. I gotta shoot out real quick. Yeah, no, you're fine. Do what you gotta do. Do your stuffs, man. Do your stuffs. God, I want to get this done. So, is there a way that we can actually speedrun Descendia, or are we just like stuck having to do the, oh, I guess there isn't really a way to speedrun Descendia unless you want to go through and actually like finish off everything. You have to finish all the quests and stuff faster, is basically what it is. That's unfortunate. There we go, now it's done. Alright, we can get out of here. Where's my exit? Where's the exit portal thingy? Where'd you go? Where are you hiding? Alright, down this way. Alright, there you go. Conquered? Yes. Cool. Take us through. Take us down. I want to be free from the bullshit. Yeah, we haven't got any more Mafika other than those like couple first rooms and stuff. So it does seem like Mafika might be on short supply. If we're going to be talking about like actual Mafika. Which is unfortunate, but should be fine. Nonetheless. That was just Ignia. We don't need Ignia. Well, I guess we could use Ignia just to get even more stuff out of it, but like, yeah. Okay, that one's an actual real one. That one's a fake one. This one's not a fake one. That one's a... Ah, frick. Well, I guess somebody didn't realize what was going on. Alright, there you go. Oh. Mafika? Mafika. Yes. Mafika. Oliver Mafika. There you go. Oh, just go down here. Oh, it's a defense mission? Alright, cool. That works. Oh wait, hold on. Did they make it so it's like an actual proper... Oh, interesting. Alright, cool. I just maybe be more on Steelpath. No. So the Mafika amount seems to not actually be deliberate. It seems to be deliberately not dependent on whatever one you're doing. It's based entirely on the drops from the chests and or lockers. It actually doesn't drop from enemies, so doing regular or Steelpath doesn't matter for Mafika, from what I can tell so far, from the testing that I've done. So it just seems like it's gonna be one of those things where if you want to grind out Mafika, you can just do a regular path and just exist that way as well, if you want to. You don't have to, but yeah, you can do it that way as well if you want to. Make your life a little bit easier. I appreciate how the enemies just like fucking pop out of existence the second you touch them. The second they die. It's great. That's why... Oh, god damn it. Oh, that's exactly why I like having the enemy marker on. Is because what it does is it makes it so you can tell whenever the enemies die, unless they're stuck in an animation. That's a whole different thing in its own right. But if they're stuck in an animation, then you're gonna end up running into a couple issues. But it's not too bad. It could be worse. Blessings. What? Oh, we actually have to sit here and wait for it to... Okay, cool. That's fine. Also, I appreciate the fact that like my Sobek 100% can just handle this level of difficulty without having to actually worry. I don't have to use the abilities to actually go through and give my Sobek even like more damage, but it's nice to have for the AoEs. It's really, really nice to have for the AoEs. Did I just get critical chance? Oh, correct. Crap, okay, cool, that works. I mean, might as well take it any day of the week. Wait, am I misunderstanding how these blessings are supposed to go? Wait, am I misunderstanding how these blessings... Oh! The blessings were supposed to be a separate thing! Crap, that's my bad. We were supposed to actually bring it places. Okay, never mind, my bad. My bad. This not being Steelpath is so nice though, because I can actually kill the Oni in like seconds. That's so good. It's so nice. Come on, let us through. Let us through. I just want to get down. Returning us through. But the rooms are different now? Are there? I thought the rooms were the same. And they were just like, it's different difficulties and stuff. If it's different rooms, then that's kind of cool. And we can actually work with that. But like, no, I don't remember it being the same. Or different rooms and stuff. That's pretty cool. If it is though, that's pretty chill. Which means that we have double the chance of getting a loot room this week. Though, unfortunately, we've already gotten the report that there is no loot rooms this week, so we're kind of just chilling. But it'd be pretty cool, otherwise. Are they both in the same spot? Yeah, they're both in the exact same spot. Okay, cool. That works. Wait, do we just have to stay? Oh, we just have to stay within the circle, I think. No, we don't. We actually need to... Wait, why is the circle a thing? Wait, why is the circle a thing? What are we doing with the circles? Oh, no, it's because of this thing. That's why. Never mind. My bad. My bad. Also, they might actually drop from enemies, actually, now that I think about it. Because there is some Mafika that is actually dropping from enemies, from what I can tell. Though... I don't know if that's me just having placebo, or like the placebo effect, or if that's actually just being dropped from the enemies, because there could be like a crate or something that somebody broke, and that's what got us the Mafika out of there, so that could be what that was. Though I'm not entirely sure if that's actually what would do it entirely. Also, I like how we only get about like no Ignia. There's like 0 Ignia that we actually get out of this, outside of like the regular just amount, which is weird. I was wrong, the rooms are the same? Okay, yeah, I thought so. I thought that'd be the case, because yeah, the rooms have got to be the same. There's no way that they would have it be separate, especially not for this at least. I don't know. It makes more sense if they would keep it the same, because everything else is the same between Steel Path versus regular Path. Oh, we actually have to go kill them both? Okay, fine. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Hold on. Okay, you're being problematic. Okay, I actually can't damage that. Hold on. I can't damage them. Only weak points are vulnerable? Wait, what the fuck? Wait. Hold on. That makes things a little bit harder for us behind the scenes here. Okay, hold on. Come on. Why would you do that for the Necromex? God, that changes it from being like a regular, like, okay-ish difficulty to immediately becoming something that's its own entire situation, separate to like everything else. There we go. Now we're good. Arcane Nullifier has been achieved. Fission Alert, Omnifissure. Oh, it's a Cascade. Hey, if you guys want to go run a Cascade, there's a Cascade running right now. There you go. Keep it up. Keeping it up. Which is actually pretty good because I do actually appreciate Cascades existing. Increase status damage over time, but 200%, but gain 50% status and vulnerability. But then take damage has 10% inflicting heat stat. Okay, we're gonna go with that because that way we can just increase the amount of statuses that we do, which is actually gonna work really well for the Sovek. But then also we're just gonna take more status vulnerability, which is minor issues, ultimately speaking. Yeah, that way we can get both of these. Yeah, the arcanes that we're going to be getting out of this, as well as actually going through and getting all the arcanes out of Deviri as well, is going to be really nice. Because the arcanes in Deviri are only... There's some that are only in Deviri, and I need to go through and make sure that we actually clear that off as quickly as possible, because those arcanes are going to take fucking forever to do. Because of just how, like, they only rotate weekly, and the unfortunate part about that is that since it only rotates weekly, it's going to take a while for us to actually pull it off. I will end up just doing quite a few of the stuff here. Boacane only from Deviri. Exactly, yeah. Yeah. So we're going to have to go through and just sit down and actually do the weekly arcanes and stuff as much as we can, from Deviri at least. Nice part about it is that they sell for a lot. So once we're done the arcane grind for those, they actually sell for a decent amount, so... It works out. Endless Deviri. There are also Endless Deviri arcanes. Farm for that sucks. Well, the Endless Deviri arcanes are... I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I'm probably just gonna buy those. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I'm actually gonna grind them out because they're like a 1 to 2% chance of actually dropping from doing a bunch of like bullshit stuff, and it's just like it's not worth running the missions for that unless I'm just gonna go through and actually like sit down for like 3 days and try and grind it out that way. Yeah, so it's just one of those things where it's better if I just go through and buy it. It's not like I don't know how to get a crap ton of plat anyways. Like I have like something like 300 plat worth of prime parts currently just listed on the market, like on the marketplace, and I'm currently in the process of working towards getting even more market, more stuff to sell onto the marketplace and stuff, so we can get even more things going. The problem is that I need to go crack more relics and stuff, because I have a bunch of relics that have like multiple parts inside of them that sell for like 30 plat each. So if we can get those, then we're good. After level 10, it takes a lot to task to get new reward. Yeah, that's why it's not worth going through and doing the infinite Deviri stuffs, because it's just like, we just wait. Also, I'm pretty sure the when it says the 1% for endless, it means the ones, you know how like when you go through and take a look at like the reward drops for all the arcanes and stuff? I think what they're talking about is the 1% chance of it showing up as a reward for the weekly rewards, is what they mean. So it's not a matter of going through and actually doing the endless ones, and every time we finish an endless one we get like an arcane from finishing every stage. No, it's from going through and just getting it through the stuffers, which is even more annoying because it makes it even less likely for us to get it. So it might be one of those ones that either we're going to be grinding out and like losing our minds a little bit doing, or we're going to have a somewhat decently easy time. See, the thing with Deviri is that it's not difficult. It's just time consuming. And I mean, that makes sense because like they want you to be able to play the game for longer and stuff, but also at the same time, Deviri is one of those ones where I kind of wish there was a way that we could actually go through and make it a little bit easier to get some of the arcanes, because there's some of those arcanes that like absolutely could be ones that would be so much better if we could just get access to it. Okay. Have like an easier time going through and doing stuffs, but I guess we're just being unlucky this way. Just give us the endo. Thank you, and then we leave. Look at that. It's one of the penances in the road over. Mania, what? Or Manic Mania? Wait, hold on. This is where you can get a craft ton of Manics. Wait, hold on. Do the Manics here drop the Manic rewards? Because there's a bunch of, the Manics actually have a bunch of stuff that, like, they drop that you need to get early game. And I'm kind of curious if they actually do end up dropping the items that you need, or if it's just one of those ones where they have them just show up and you don't get any of the items. Because if you don't get any of the items from it, that would be so sad. Like, so unbelievably sad. Also, I'm going to switch to using my Ocucore for this because I swear to God, these guys are going to be running around too much for me to actually keep track of it. Hold on, there we go. If I can actually kill one, holy crap. They apparently have designed these Manics to like be incredibly annoying to kill. Holy shit. Manics, stay. Okay, we're not gonna be able to kill the Manics. Never mind. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. The good old-fashioned way. There we go. There you go. I still need to go through and farm out the, I still need to go farm out the alchemy, I believe. No, we already got all the Tennokai stuff, so we don't need to worry about Tennokai. We don't need to do mirror defense. No, mirror defense we do need to do for the Stella. But I don't think we need to worry about the Tennokai, because we're done all the Tennokai mods now. So we're good there. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those, I guess it comes down to just doing all the, yeah, we gotta work on just getting all the, daily stuff done so we can get all the mods done through the syndicates and things. Because what I want to do is I want to mark and finish off all the syndicate mods first, and then once we get all the syndicate mods out of the way, then we're good. From Endless, but only 6 that are exclusive to Deviri. Yes, that's fine. The 6 that are from exclusive to Deviri, that's actually not too bad. Because we can actually work with that a little bit. And I'm guessing that those only show up as the weekly rewards. They don't actually show up as like being something that you can actually clear off separately. Because I'd be very surprised if they gave you any kind of like arcanes for finishing each stage. And the reason why I say that is because the stages themselves don't really matter, like they don't give you anything. I haven't seen any arcanes drop for those stages individually speaking, as their own thing, separate. Though then again, I could be very wrong here, but I'm like 90% sure that that's not going to be the case. Okay, these guys are like refusing to die. Hold on. Let me lock in for a second here. Come on, give me the res. There we go, got the res. Bowerkin's before level 10. And Bowerkin's only before. Yeah, okay, so it's what I thought. I'll show you like the visual of what I'm talking about, but it's only, you don't get them directly from the, I don't know how to explain it, but you don't get it directly from other means. You get it from, hold on. Here. Let me get out of this really quick and I'll show you what I mean. Hold on. There we go, got that one out of the way. Now we just need to go grab another one, because I just figured out how we're supposed to do this, and I was being a fucking dumbass. Bap! Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, there's sometimes when reading would actually be really nice. You know, just a little bit. You know that reading, like some days reading would be a great idea for me. Just a couple days, you know, just a couple, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Hold on, where'd you go? There we go. 3 arcanes that only exclusive Blight Nokos, from Nokos bounties and 2 to be framed for. Okay, so Steel Path, Captain Vor, that's actually not too bad to do because we can do that just fine. There's actually a crap ton of arcanes that you can get through Captain Vor on Steel Path. I actually used to grind it out quite a bit actually, because you can. It's a guaranteed arcane every single time you go and do Captain Vor. By the way, the Steel Path version of Captain Vor guarantees an arcane every single time. Every single time you go and kill him. So you can actually go through and farm those out relatively quickly. So it's not a bad grind per se, it's just a very tedious grind. Not bad, but just tedious. Very tedious. Where's the dude? Where's the rest of them? Oh, well yeah, well we're not going to be fighting Janus 4 because Janus 4 is a pain in the ass, man. I don't think anybody would want to fight Janus 4. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I'm pretty sure everybody would be more than okay with not fighting Janus 4. More than okay. Okay, that we're done. Oh my god, we're done. Okay, there you go. We can finally go to the next stage. Yeah, see, we're gonna get close to 100. We're gonna get close to 100 Mafika from this. So it's not bad in terms of Mafika, but it could be better. A lot better. What, you need to go kill a Oh, it's for the cosmetic, isn't it? For the thingy, like I can't remember the name of it, but it's for the cosmetic, right? Because from what I understand, there's a cosmetic where you have to go kill all of the special bosses. All 3 of them. Yeah, it's for the cosmetic. Yeah. I don't have it yet, by the way. I didn't go through and collect the cosmetic just yet. Though Janus 4 and the different Vor bosses, like or those different bosses and stuff, believe it or not, are actually not too hard to kill. Because what they had done is that they got power crept. Those bosses actually did get power crept. Which I know is funny to say about a boss that's known for being like one of the most annoying bosses in the game. But no, they did actually get power crept, like heavily power crept. But it's just how things go, I guess. Okay, hold on. Defense targets is fine. Yeah, I'm trying to look for all the Mafika just to make sure that we can actually grab the Mafika that we might need. We're gonna get about 20 arcanes out of this, by the way. About that. Just under, actually. Just under 20 arcanes, actually. So Mafika can be turned into 5 per arcane. 50 is 10, and then if you get 100, that's 20. So it's about 20 arcanes per 100 Mafika. And so what you can do is you can actually use the Descendia to go through and craft and farm out the phosphor grind, which allows us to get arcanes even faster. And so what I'm going to do to make my life even easier is I'm going to go grind out the Deviri arcanes using the phosphor. Because might as well, right? Make my life super easy by just doing all the fucking arcanes. Because I'm pretty sure the phosphor grind allows you to get those arcanes that are like incredibly annoying from Deviri. Because like I know that they don't mention you being able to get them from the phosphor grind anywhere else. But if we can skip through the like the 1%, 2% and like the more like rare ones easier, then we can do it that way. I'm also going to use that to skip the mirror defense missions. Because like I know that the mirror defense missions can be skipped very easily through other means as well if you do the demo spec. Because all of the arcanes that are into mirror defense are within the within the other shard. Ooh, arcane worms ×3. Nice. Triple. We got triple arcanes. Okay, also Roth is gonna die so fucking fast. Like unbelievably quickly. Which is gonna be kind of funny, but also slightly painful. But whatever, it's fine. There we go. But yeah, it's down to just arcanes and mods. I gotta make sure I do my daily standing cap just so I can get my daily standing stuff for it. You don't really need to do mirror now. Yes and no. There's a couple arcanes that you need to get from the Citron grind specifically. That are only from the Citron grind, and that's why I'm mentioning mirror defense is because it's only from the Citron grind. Now, outside of that specifically, it's not too bad, but there are some that are not ideal to say the least. Hello. Hi, dude. Bye, dude. Oh, you're actually kind of tanky. Oh, you're actually surviving this relatively easily. Interesting. This is problematic. Demos. Yeah. No. See, demos. So the reason why it's in the demo spec is because on the Citron, the way that you go through and redeem all of the crystals and stuff, you have to go to demos. So you have to talk to Lloyd for it, and that's how you do it. It's just so you can go talk to Lloyd. But outside of that, you're chilling, for the most part. For the most part, at least. You can buy Circuit 1 from for Phosphor. Yep. I kind of figured that'd be one of the ones that you could do it with. I'd be surprised if you couldn't. I'd be very surprised if you couldn't, actually. Descendia is done and dealt with, so all of you is done. Now I just need to go through and do Steel Path. Steel Path. And then we go up here, do Steel Path. I believe, yeah, secondary irradiate. Wait, isn't that one of the ones that you need to get from, yeah, that's one of the ones from Little Duck. What the fuck? The melee Korean, yeah, we need to do all of these, actually. Yeah, all of these are needed for this. Okay, cool. Yeah, hold on. God, I really wish the arcane grind was easier, but I fully understand why it's not, because, like, they wanted to make it so it takes even longer to do all the arcanes. But whatever, it's okay. Also, it seems like we only got one other person for the Steel Path. Uh-oh. We might be in a bit of a pickle. Just gonna point that out real quick. There may be a slight pickle here. Just a little bit of one. No, no, okay, hold on. Bonus that. Yeah, these are different rooms. Same objectives, different rooms. Yeah, same objectives, different rooms. I actually don't know if I'm strong enough for this, actually. Hold up. Are the enemies... Yeah, the enemies are... Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. Yeah, nope, they all from Roth. They're all from Roth. Oh, so all... Yeah, well, to be fair, I still haven't finished off... Oh, wait, hold on. If that's the case, then I have all of them already. Well, I guess you know what that means. More phosphor. I'll just take it for the extra phosphor. It's not the end of the universe. But also getting this done so I can get the other stuff anyways is also kind of nice. So I can get the potato and stuff. Because I have a long list of stuff that I do need to get from this, which is potatoes and shifts. I've already gotten all the arcanes from Deviri that I need to get currently this week, I think. There might be like one or two of them that I could still go through and grind out, but I think I can just like, for the most part, just ignore the rest of them, I think. Maybe? I'll have to check the Deviri afterwards, but I'm pretty sure I've already got all the arcanes that would be worth grabbing so far. Now, if I can get all the Deviri arcanes from doing the phosphor grind, we can ignore Deviri. We can also ignore the Citron grind. So it comes down to just doing all of it coming down to just, well, this. Whatever this comes out to being. There you go. I gotta figure out exactly how we're gonna do the rest of this though. The rest of these arcanes. There's a couple arcanes that are from Noko, for example, that I'm gonna have to go grab at some point, which is gonna be an absolute pain in the ass to grab. Not bad per se, but it is gonna be not a fun time, to say the least. Yeah, it's not gonna be a fun time to be doing the higher level shenanigans for Noko. Granted, we could probably just sit in Noko's bounties and just like sit there as well as to like burn through all of the Noko missions. But then I gotta go through and actually... okay, so here's the thing about Noko bounties. The arcanes themselves aren't actually that hard to get. It's just that it's gonna take like we're gonna be able to get 2 arcanes a mission. It's just gonna take... it's just gonna be time consuming. That's gonna be really fucking annoying. Hold up. There you go. I think Deviri Vosper would actually be really good platform now. Yes and no, because there are some platforms that are a little bit better. Like considerably better actually. It's yes and no. It depends on the RNG that you end up getting. And like what exact parts that or what arcanes you're going to be selling and stuff. Now, if you're just looking to sell like overall arcanes and just like the overall like groups of arcanes, then yeah, you could probably turn it into a decent like platform. But if you're going for specific ones, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Because doing it based on just specific ones like that is going to be not ideal for your plat grind at all. Like it's almost all 5 arcanes ranks. Are you serious? All of them are... Wait, really? That seems so fucking weird though. Why are they all at 5? Wait, that would actually be... If they're all at 5 and that's actually true, then yeah, that would be a really fucking good farm. Because do you have any idea how easy the fucking Descendia makes grinding out those arcanes? Using the, oh god, that's like... No, I could definitely see why you would say that like makes it super easy. Okay. No, I see. Because if they're all... 21 times 5, it comes out to 200... 100... So it's 105. Yeah, that's 105 plat for a fully built arc... What? Really? Yeah, no, that's a really fucking good farm, actually. Okay, never mind. I did the math, and yeah, no, that worked. Yeah, that's a good farm. Okay, yeah. There you go. You found a decent farm. For plat, there you go. Just list them all at 5 plat each, and then you're set to go. Outside of that. If anybody goes through and takes the, if anybody ends up, like, listing it for less, just buy it off of them, and just, like, keep the arcanes at those, at that higher price. Keep like an entire inventory of a stupid amount of arcanes at the higher price. It's what I did with Molt Augment ages ago to make like thousands of plat. I don't really make the plat anymore, but like I used to ages ago. It's great. It's super nice. Oh, it's defense. It's defense. It's just defense. All right, cool. We're good. We're chilling. Absolutely chillaxing. Yes. Yes. It's too bad that I don't have like an arcane that makes it so I can increase my primary damage. Do you know if there's a thing for the phosphor grind that allows us to get the stuff from what is it called? From the Rebellion? Because if there's a thing that we can do to get stuff from the Rebellion, that would be awesome. Just so I can fucking skip out the Rebellion and not care. No, I still need to go through and farm out the Rebellion and get like 600 of each of the resource though. No, I still need to go through and grind out the Rebellion and get 600 of each of the resource though. So no, I don't need to worry about that. We're gonna get all the arcanes by the end of it anyway, so it's fine. Do the Rebellion arcanes sell for a lot though? Individually? Because if they do sell for a lot individually, then we could probably turn it into a decent, we could probably turn that into a decent plat grind as well. Though I'd be surprised if they sell for more than 3 each. Individually at least. Even if it's 3 each actually, that would actually make it worth it. Unironically, that would make it okay-ish. As weird as that sounds, it probably would make it okay. Oh, look at that. Kick on Riven mod. Nice. Not that I needed it, but yeah, nice. I'll take it. Any day of the week. Yeah, I'll have to go check the arcane prices after this because I do want to make sure that we got that. It really comes down to... yeah, we'll have to see. Because then, if that's the case, we can actually make a decent amount of plat out of it. Though, I'd be surprised if people hadn't already grinded the shit out of it. And started selling it at like a crap ton of it on the market. And the only reason why I say that is because the amount of arcanes that you get out of it, like, you get a lot of them. Like, and I mean a lot of arcanes out of that, out of Rebellion. So it'd be surprising if you get more than like 4. Like if it's more than 4. Granted, there are some places like Deviri where you do like get like a crap ton of them and you still sell them for a relatively high price. So I don't know. I really don't know. I honestly have no idea what leads to peeps wanting to sell it for that. Okay, checked. It's not really a good farm. I thought so. Yeah. What's the rank 0? What's the rank 0 for selling the arcanes? Because if the rank 0 is anything above 3, or if it's below 2, it's not worth it. If it's 3 and above, then it is. Just due to plat trading percentages and stuff. I'm assuming below 2, right? Most of them are either 1 or 2, right? No. Don't look at rank 5. Look at okay. Don't look at rank 5. Look at rank 0. That's what I'm talking about. What you're looking at is rank 0, not rank 5. You're not gonna want to sell them at rank 5. Because if you sell them at rank 0, you can double, if not triple, the price of the because there is no rank 0. Wait, people aren't selling it at rank 0? What? Really? Wait, that means we could set the price. Wait. That means you can set the price for it. You know that, right? Because if there's no rank 0s for it, then you can just set the price at like 3 plat per. Yeah, no, you could just set the rank 0 at 3 plat per if you want. Like that's, yeah, that doesn't, or 2 actually for that matter if you want to. Like it's not, yeah, that's not bad actually. Yeah, that's like relatively okay. Because if nobody's listing them at rank 0, it means that there's not enough people that think rank 0 is okay to sell it. You gotta keep in mind, so the way that arcane selling works is that you don't want to be selling them at full rank 5s. The reason being is that most people don't actually need a full rank 5. What they need is they need just a couple, or just like more than a few. And so what you need to do is like when you go sell them at rank 0, you can go through and sell them like, for example, a really good example of this is you know Mold Augment? Those at rank 5 sell about at 40. But at rank 0, you can sell them for, like at rank 0, you can sell them for 80 plat. You can double the price if you sell Mold Augment at 0. So like it does actually come into being a bit of a thing where you can actually go through and you can use your inventory to go through and increase the amount of plat that you get from the stuffs. So like it isn't actually a bad trick to go through and sell it at rank 0. Same thing with prime parts, by the way. You want to be selling all your prime parts at just separately. You don't want to be selling them as a set because you actually lose plat if you sell them as a set versus if you sell them with everybody else, or as you sell them separately. That, and you can just burn anything that's below a certain amount into ducats as well. Some rare ones are good. Hold on, rolling restores 200. Oh wait, what? Oh, it's the exact same. Oh, okay. Well, no, it's like exactly the same. All right, cool. I guess that works. But yeah. It's the plaque trading market for arcanes is a really weird one to do, but it does actually come out to being quite worth it. If done right. If you don't do it right, then you're gonna suffer. Just slightly. And it's gonna annoy the shit out of everybody. But yeah, no, the Deviri arcanes would be a lot more worth it. So what you do is, what we could do is while we go through and burn through all of the, stuffers, like all of the 600 of each of the resources for the rebellion, what we could do is we could literally just burn all the arcanes that we have that are extra into phosphor, then throw those into the Deviri phosphor grind, and then just turn that all into higher selling arcanes, which honestly I wouldn't be surprised if we can do with that, and just get it to be even more phosphor, which is more than okay, because like at this point we need the phosphor to be even more. The more we can get, the better. Hold on, where's our chefs? Because if we're gonna be doing, I still need to finish off ranking max ranking all of the various stuff though. Don't forget to buy resources from Mary. Resources from Mary. Does Mary actually sell anything that's worth it though? Because like the resources themselves aren't actually worth it. It's not a lot. You don't get a lot of them from Mary. It's like maybe 1 or 2, isn't it? From what I remember. Like Mary's actual resource grind is like terrible. So it's better if you just go through and do the normal stuff anyways. I think, right? Hold on, I'll have to check Mary's stuff after I get out of here. It's not a lot. It's like, oh yeah, if it's 1 round of Perdia, that's not, we don't need to worry about that. We can just completely ignore that if we want to. We can completely ignore those then. Because genuinely speaking, when it comes down to that, it's not worth. the trouble of dealing with the rest of that. Hold on. You're not real, you're real. Look at that. We got it all. Hey, all right, cool. I'll take it. I'll take it any day. All right, there you go. Oh, the price is like literally 0. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you can also use that for getting other stuff instead. It's why I'm not really too worried about it, ultimately speaking. But it's okay. Oh, hello. Appreciate the knockback on that, by the way, game. Appreciate you guys causing problems. There you go. Get those freaking mines out of here. There we go. Just gonna like leave that to them. 151 Ignia, that's fine, that's okay, yeah. Oh yeah, Segic Prime. Okay, so the resources themselves are actually kind of nice to have, just for just having them, in case they actually need to go through and do that. It's part of the reason why if I don't need to spend resources, I probably won't, is because I usually tend to keep the resources as like a, kind of like an extra thing, as like a just in case. They end up coming out with something that needs like a shit ton of resources, I'll have those resources already in my inventory. It's also why I tend to like run missions like this, and I don't tend to burn the resources that I get, because it's just not worth for me to burn them. For reasons that I don't think I need to explain. Okay, Minefield is dealt with. Golden Cradle. Yeah, we can just leave that be. God, there's gonna be so... Okay, so if we go down here, there's no usage for them except Protea, 2 Protea ones. Wait, really? Was that really it? Jeez, I thought there was more to that. I thought there was more. They'll probably end up adding more in the future then. If there isn't anything right now, they'll probably end up adding more in the future. Because that seems like like really weird that you can't use it for anything else. That seems like really fucking weird. Hold on, where's our stuff? Okay, we're good. God, Descendia is gonna be a bit of a problem. Yeah. Hold on, excuse me. Where's our chefs? Where'd you go? Okay, yeah, we're good. We're a-okay. Okay, so we got you here. Speed running through this. Well, you can buy yeah, but the decorations and stuff I don't really care about. Since there's only 2 decorations I actually care about, ultimately. It's Roombas and everything else. Everything past that is minor issues. Yeah, we're gonna let them do the blessing stuff. I'll take care of the rest of this. Offering preparation. Oh, then you just need to bring it over after the 18 seconds. Okay, that makes sense. Once we actually get into the center here. That makes more sense. Give us the bonus. Give me the thingy here. Give me the energy bonuses here. Reloading real quick, and then we should be able to send this off into the Shadow Realm. Hold on. Is that really it? Is that really? Oh, damn. Okay, cool. I mean, I'll take it. Any day of the week. But like, that's relatively easy. Holy crap. And there you go. That's the Oni done. Alright, now we just move forward. Keep on moving. Yeah, the arcanes are the ones that I'd be willing to buy. Those, for the resources that we get from Protea, I'd be more than willing to buy the arcanes and stuff. Purely for the fact of, it would give us more phosphor that we can burn into stuff eventually. It also, the more of them that we finish, the more arcanes that we get done and stuff, the faster we can actually get all the ones to burn into more phosphor and stuff as well. So we should be able to go do it. Her stuff resets daily though, right? From what I remember? Yeah, her stuff resets daily, right? Yeah, I think it's like just resets daily. So we should be fine. So I could, if I wanted to, I could go through and farm out all the arcanes using just nothing but Mary, which would be not ideal. Like, it'd be funny, but also very much not ideal. Oh, Jesus Christ. There you go. I'm trying to make sure that I actually get all the Mafika though, because like I don't want to end up leaving any of the Mafika behind. Because we are actually running behind on Mafika. Yeah, you see what I mean by the Mafika not being based on the actual difficulty of the missions though? Because like earlier we had 80 Mafika. We're currently sitting at 48. So it's like, it's one of those things where it really does depend on how lucky you are and how good the drops are from each of the boxes and stuff. If you're not lucky enough through the boxes and things, you just won't get anything of actual worth, unfortunately. So me doing this for the arcanes is very much just an arcane thing, and that's it. I should make a list of all the arcanes that we're okay with burning into phosphor though. And then all the arcanes that we want to keep outside of that for selling for plat and stuff, we'll go through and do elsewhere. Because there's a, I should probably, yeah, I'm going to set up a list where I'll have like a list of everything that's okay with, to burn into phosphor versus everything that we want to keep for, selling for plat. Granted, as a counterpoint to that, making plat is actually really funny because you can make a lot of it through just cracking relics. Like I think I have like an inventory of almost like 300 relics that I was seeing. That is like, all of them are designed specifically to be able to sell for like 30 to 40 plat per drop almost. It's really, really cool. Like you can make a lot of plat off of some of the arcanes that I have. A lot of plat. Oh, super pretty arcanes cost something on the market. Other than that, you can buy for 30, 20 to 30, rank 5. Okay, got you. Oh god, you're so goddamn tanky. Okay, there you go. Secondary, wait, what, actually? Really? Secondary dexterity sells for like, okay, I didn't expect it to sell for that little. I knew that it wasn't going to sell for a lot, but selling for that little is kind of crazy. Like 3 rank 5 or 20 to 30. Yeah, that's not surprising. Well, no. So don't look at the rank 5s, look at the rank 0s. That's what you're looking for when it comes to arcanes. Rank 5s don't matter. It's the rank 0s that you need to care about. And if you're looking at the rank 5s, that's when you're going to be looking to increase your inventory and buying it so you can sell it. Or you can resell it for making even more plat on top of what you already have. Is what you're looking for there as well. But outside of that, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Hold on, where's our stuffs? Hold on, ow. Dude, I need you to like, have your weak point be shown. Come on, come on. If I can get close to you, there you go. Now we can kill you. Holy jeez. Oh wait, hold on. Hold up, I have an idea. I have an idea. Ah, where's the last one? Where'd it go? Where are you? I have an idea. Bap. God damn it, I missed. Okay, no, even that didn't fucking do anything? Okay, fine, whatever, I guess. Jesus. Okay, cool. Oh man, that's sucky. Oh, okay, fine, whatever. Send us off. Send us into the shenanigans here. Yeah, there you go. Actually, hold on. Why exactly did you buy so many fucking dexterities? Were you doing it for the phosphor? Because if you're doing it for the phosphor, that makes more sense. Because that would actually be a decent amount of phosphor that you can get out of that. Hold on. Where's our increased status damage over time? Yeah, we'll just do that. Status damage over time is better. Phosphor. Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, I was about to say. For 28 plat, it's not bad. Honestly, you know what I might do? I might actually join you in that and just buying like super cheap arcanes at rank 5. Finding like uber cheap arcanes that are at rank 5, just buying a crap ton of them, breaking them all down into the rank 0s, and then just breaking them into phosphor. Because honestly, that might actually be faster. Knowing how some of this works, that might unironically be a faster method than what we're doing currently. Because say we go crack relics, right? And then each relic that we have gives us potentially upwards of like 40 to 60 plat each, just on one part alone. Yeah, you could turn that into a crap ton of stuff. You know what, I'll tell you also, you don't have to, wait, you don't have to break them down into, wait, you don't? I thought you did. I do not know about the Discord bots. No, I don't use Discord bots for, Warframe stuff. I tend to go through and just like do it through the market evaluation myself, so. Oh, you can, oh, that's actually really cool. Oh, so you can just go through and burn all the extra. Oh, that's so cool. So we can actually know which ones we want to burn versus which ones we don't want to burn is based on the rank. Okay, that's actually really nice. That is actually really nice. But also, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it be and just like burn all the rank 0s though. Just because that way it's a little bit easier to be able to keep track of which ones we've actually finished and which ones we don't. And so we don't accidentally delete an arcane that we wanted to keep, you know? Because imagine we go through and accidentally delete an arcane that like costs like 400 plat, like Arcane Hotshot. That would suck ass. Because Arcane Hotshot's at rank 21, by the way, or rank 5 sell for about 400 plat each. Individually. Like they sell for a lot of plat. So it's one of those ones where, yeah. Why they do, I have no idea. But they do, so they're a thing. They are definitely a thing, to say the least. Hold on, where's our... Okay, yeah, there you go. What the fuck? Did the enemy stop spotting? No, they're just killing them fast enough to where I'm just not seeing them. Okay, cool. That seems weird. There should be more enemies, but there isn't. Like, they're just not spawning. Also, that's John Prodman, by the way. The, John Prodman himself, who just immediately got fucking obliterated the second he spawned. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Not that it really matters, though, because the dude just gets instantly killed anyways, but like, yeah. Welcome to a high-level Warframe, I guess? I don't know. I don't even know if this is high-level Warframe to begin with. It's just, they just die that quickly. It's great. Plate index, I guess. Maybe? I mean, index in itself is... Oh god. Index is... It's not that index is bad per se, but holy crap is it annoying. It's a good farm early game for credits, though. It's a very good farm for early game credit grinding, though. Very good grind for it. There we go. Oh god, that means that we could actually potentially get up to a point where we're able to actually make enough plat. Okay, so we might actually be able to make enough plat to where we could actually get to a point where we actually are making like a shit ton. Because like what I need to do is I need to get 21,000 plat. And then I need to go through and buy a year's worth of every single booster. Because what I want to do is I want to get to a point where I have a year's worth of boosters. And then what I can do is then I can start focusing on buying all of the cosmetic bundles inside the market and then just buy every cosmetic bundle in the market for Warframe. Not the bot ones, so I won't be able to buy the ones with actual money. Not yet, at least. But once I do get a job and I have like a bunch of other stuff going on, I'll be able to go through and do it through just buying full cosmetic bundles and stuff. Which would be so fucking funny to go through and say, yes, I own every cosmetic in the game. Because that way I can say I've also finished Fashion Frame. Biblical... Well, it's not even biblical level of greed. It's just, what do I do, man? Like, what do I do? Like, we're at a point now where I genuinely have no idea what to do. I'm only doing Descendia right now. It's for the Arcanes. Outside of that, I don't know what to do. I don't know, get some sleep. Yeah, see, I do that already. I get enough sleep as it stands already. I don't know, man. It's one of those ones where it's like, interesting. Oh god, I can actually afford steak. I'll be able to afford steak and stuff whenever I move out. Oh, I'll be able to afford getting those giant ass steak. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this, but my grandmother, I don't know if, actually I probably didn't tell you guys about this, but what my grandmother does is, what she does is she goes out of her way and she buys these like $80, like 45-pound steaks. And what they do is it's just like this giant ass, super long steak thing that you can get, that when you freeze it, you can freeze it and keep it and store it for like a month. So you can actually have steaks for an entire month. And so what I can do is that once I actually get a job, I'll be able to buy like one of those every month, and then we can just go through and like have steak every day. So I can actually get like my proper protein intake and stuff as well, which will be great, especially considering the fact that I'm gonna start getting into deadlifting and stuff pretty soon, like weightlifting properly again. Which will be really fucking funny to go through and like be like, all right, cool, here, protein, beautiful fucking amounts of protein. Man, it'd be great. I currently make around 200 to 400 plat a day just by trading automated listings. Yes, that does not surprise me. That does not surprise me at all, by the way. Considering... Wait, how much plat do you have in your inventory then? If you just have like 400 to 200 to 400 plat a day, how much plat do you have in your inventory? Because like... If you're doing it daily, you gotta be sitting on like fucking millions of plat at that point. Because that's gonna be like ridiculous for the amount of plat that you have. Hold on, where's our shelves? There we go. Wait. No, those aren't, the bots that they're talking about are not bannable. What they are is that it's not that it's going through and like automating the entire process. What it's doing is it's letting you know when it goes up. Whenever something's listed or whenever you list something, it lists things for you. So you know how like Overwolf or sorry, you know how Leica Frame and Warframe Helper go through and help you do your trades and like automatically list and delist things as you do trades? Same thing, same concept. It doesn't go through and it doesn't like go through and replace you entirely. It just makes it easier. That's all it is. So you still have to go through and list the items, but it's not going to be like anything crazy. Like, for example, I can just show you once we get out of here. It's super easy to do. Yeah. Auctions in World of Warcraft? Holy fuck. I mean, to be fair, if you're gonna be using a lot of flat daily, that's not surprising. What I want to do though is I want to go max out the amount of fucking Riven inventory slots I can have, because I don't know if you guys know this, but there is actually a limit to how much Riven slots you can get in the game. So what I want to do is I want to have in my inventory the max amount of slots possible for them, because that way we can go through and have like a shit ton of Rivens and just like exist with like a shit ton, and then I can just start like listing all the Rivens that we get through the Riven grind on the market as well, and that way we can start making even more plat through all the Rivens that we get as well, which would be peak. Actually fucking peak. I did somehow played half a year and just by playing in gold. Hear about the changes? Yes, I did. That's gonna make things so much easier for it. Also, I don't intend to list Rivens for anything more than 100 plat each. There are some that I have that are listed for about 200, but it's only so I don't end up undercutting the market too hard. But like, yeah, no, the Riven market in itself isn't. The Riven market might crash, just a little bit, which is gonna piss off a lot of people. Yeah. At most, the Rivens will probably be like about 50 flat after this, which is more than okay. I really don't mind it being like about 50 flat. Which actually at that point, what it'll do is make it so that the Rivens themselves will be more of like a trading between people, so that we can actually have better items and stuff, or better builds, rather than having to worry about going through and being like, all right, cool, what Riven sells for a shit ton, which Rivens don't sell for a shit ton, you know, just the usual. It'd be great. We'll be able to make a crap ton. Or not really a crap ton, but if we're gonna be making it through arcanes, then yeah, we'll be able to make a shit ton through arcanes and stuff. Where's the T's? They're not spawning. Hold on. God damn it, they didn't hit. God damn it. Yeah, they take like no damage. Okay, whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be one of those ones where I'm probably gonna end up just focusing more on making plat then in the future, or just currently, because like that will come down to just being most of the content that I'm gonna be missing is mostly just through platinum now. So it'll just be one of those things where I have to sit down and just do it. Also, I'm gonna need to buy like another, like, I think it's like almost 400 weapon slots for what I want to do. Stupid shit. I'm gonna be doing some stupid shit, but I'm gonna need to get like another 400 weapon slots for what I want to do. So if you guys just see my inventory one day and it says like 150 just like weapon slots sitting there, keep in mind it has to do with some very stupid shit that I'm trying to do. Yeah, it's for all the Coda, Kuva, and Tenet masteries and stuff. But like, yeah, it's gonna be funny nonetheless, because it'll probably confuse somebody when they see my inventory and it's like, wait, why the fuck do you have like 400 fucking Kuva weapons in your inventory? Why do you have like, why are you sitting on that many? It's like, oh, it's because of this. It's like, oh, okay. I want to get them all to 60%, but the only problem is that doing that is going to take fucking forever, so yes. Locate the target. Target has been located. I'm going to ignore you now, because I'm just going to let you up to everybody else. Best I can, at least. Is there a... Yeah. God, living our life separately to what we're doing. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna get... Oh, so maybe it's the regular path that gives us more Mafika, but then the steel path gives us more Ignia. That might be what it is, actually. It might be a Mafika versus Ignia thing, where the steel path gives us more Ignia rather than Mafika, which might result in our stuffs being where they are. Also, I like how this is a defense mission. We're just kind of sitting here. Imagine new adversary weapons and how 200 plus slots. I mean, to be fair, if we are going to be doing arcane trading and stuff, it will come out to being like not that bad for the arcane slots, or for all the slots and stuff. So it's not too bad per se, but it will come into being a thing of like, we're going to be needing a lot of plat. So it's not the end of the universe. I do appreciate the fact that plat isn't something that you actually have to like buy. You can 100% farm it within game and just not give a shit past that. Like, farming in game is very much a possibility. Also, what? Hold on, where's our... Wait, are you guys talking about... Oh, you guys are talking in the fucking clan chat. Okay, never mind. We're good. Gonna do this and then get us back into here. Perfect. Oh, God. Because there are people that actually hold on to, like, millions of plat, by the way. This is not a joke. There are actually people that hold on to millions, and I mean millions of plat. It's kind of nuts. like insane. But yes, it's how things go, I guess, just a little bit. Actually, you said it was Arcane Dexterity that you buy for like 20, like for super cheap, right? Rank 5, Arcane Dexterity for like 5 plat, 8 plat each, at rank 5, I think, right? Because if those are the ones that you're buying for like super cheap, I might actually just set like a listing on the market saying like, hey, I want to buy these things for this amount, rank 5 for like this cheap, and then I'll just like have it there. Probably make around 12 to 14 plat in the last like 1.5 months. That's actually not bad. That's actually really fucking good, considering what you've been doing. Yeah. Alright, where's the chefs? Hey, Roth, could you like not, please? Just like not exist, please? Thank you. Quiet down. Roth, shush. Alright, we're gonna have to go shush him. Force him to shush. There you go. Yeah, I think it's Arcane Dexterity that we want to buy. For like 5 plat each. Should be fine. Just add that to the list of things that I'll just like list after we get out of this mission. Because the if we can list the Arcane Dexterity and get like a crap ton of them, that'd be great. It'd be fantastic. Hold on, I gotta actually double check it. Wait, hold on, couldn't I also just go through and buy the ones that are from couldn't I also just go through and buy the ones that are from the Rebellion as well for like super cheap as well? Wouldn't that also work? Or am I just going crazy? Wait, hold on. I can see the vision in terms of the arcanes and stuff, but like also, yeah, I have a Altair bot that can tell you a lot of stuff, including what arcanes to buy for phosphor and which packs to buy for plat. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. That works. It's pretty chill. Pretty chill. Move you out of here. This is the thing I was talking about earlier, by the way. This right here. Syndicate standing rep. Okay, so that worked. Nothing else did though. Interesting. But yeah, this immediately fucking just okay, cool. Incursions, Samarist, target standing, daily focus. Okay, so some of these actually tell you, but some of them don't. Okay. Sculptor? Oh, I know the Sculptor is also very pricey. Sculptor is also really fucking annoying to grind out though. Keep that in mind. Sculptor is also, yeah, Sculptor is a huge pain in the ass to grind out properly. Inventory, arcanes. Amounts, platinum. Look at that, arcane shot. Selling for 480. Just look at that, it's crazy. Arcane precision? Oh, that's maxed out to 5 though. One. Equipped level up mods, no. So this is gonna be arcane contagion, we don't need those. What we do need to do is we need to find something that we can get that's relatively easy. Pax charge is fine, we don't need to worry about that one. Arcane guardian. So which one sells for like nothing? Secondary oh yeah, okay, secondary dexterity and secondary merciless sell for like nothing. What does the rank 5 sell for? 22 at rank that. It doesn't even okay, so nobody's even hold on. Hold on, let me just set that to 6 quantity for I don't know, fucking yeah, I'm currently doing primary dexterity. Yeah, well I'm looking at the secondary merciless from secondary dexterity and stuff over here. We'll burn these for those. Primary dexterity right there also sells for about the same. So quantity, we want to rank 5, sell you or buy you for 10 plat. Actually, yeah, set you to 5. Great order. We'll do that. Secondary, there you go, post want to buy. Go back over here, do 5 plat. Quantity, rank 5. Quantity, we'll just set you to like 999. Great order. What's up? Phosphor, best arcanes, dissolve secondary arcanes. Dissolve secondary dexterity, price 6 platinum. Okay, I see. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. If we go back into my market really quick, which I think is down here. Yeah. Want to buy orders, we'll set you to 999. There you go. Want to buy? Rank 5 at 40 plat. Wait, actually? Okay, secondary dexterity. Rank 5. Yeah, so people are buying them for like almost nothing. Okay, I see. Set you to 7, and then what about you? Yeah, you're also selling them for, or buying them for 7 plat each. Yeah, there you go. And that way we've got these. That way we can actually make some crap tons of plat and stuff out of that. But what I do want to go do really quick is I want to go grab this real quick. 1999 base arcanes. Well, I mean, You can't get any lower than 7 plat for rank 5. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think you can get any lower than that. Genuinely speaking. Actually, would it be more effective for me just to go through and say like rank 0 at 1 plat each? No, but then that still comes out to being a decent... Crap. I actually don't know how I want to list that. That's actually a really interesting one. But yeah, we're gonna want to go through and do that real quick and just keep that going. Where's my thingy? I want to go to you. Go back into here. That should be fine. Best arcanes to dissolve, secondary dexterity, price. Yeah, okay, great. I think I'm gonna do secondary and primary dexterities, just so we can get them both out of the way. Because I've already maxed them out. I already know that much. So we're good there. They're already fully dealt with and taken care of, so we're good there. I just need to go through and grab, hold on. Watch this. So when we go through and do our dissolution or whatever these are called, go back into here, grab you, browse surplus, max you out so we can get all of these out of the way. All those arcanes are done. And then what we can do here is that I have not maxed these guys out, but I get these from doing the actual missions anyway, so it doesn't really matter. What I want to do is I want to max out Bulwark. Primary Bulwark comes out to 30 arcanes that I can just immediately grind into Phosphor. Then we're good to go from there. Don't forget Mary. I don't think Mary has anything that I actually want though. Hold on, look at this. Browse items, go back into here. Yeah, so we've already got the mods. We're good there. Oh, I see what you mean. You want to go grab that. Okay, cool. That works. You're not maxed out. You're maxed out. You're not maxed out either. So we can just go grab the ones that we haven't maxed out just yet. Cool, that works. And then 10 Malfica. Oh, I see why you said to go do that. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, couldn't I? Wait, hold on. That's just permanent. Wait. I thought there was a limit to how many I could buy of these. Oh, I see why you're saying to go do this, because I can just go buy the rest of these through... Okay. Never mind, I get it now. I thought you could only buy one of the arcanes at once. Never mind, my bad. So yeah, that another phosphor grind right there. Once we start getting even more phosphor and stuff. Also the altar gives a message for Shellcracker. Oh, I see. I mean, to be fair, I'm using Warframe Helper already, so I'm not like too... Oh crap, invisible, don't go online. I'm not like too peeved really when it comes to this stuff. There you go. It could be worse. Trade Revoca, Arcane Dissolution, Sell Price, Owned. We're just gonna max you the fuck out. Arcane Pistolier, I was also maxing that out. Actually, wasn't Pistolier one of the ones that I wanted to sell? Hold on. Arcane Pistolier. Yeah, wasn't Arcane Pistolier one of the ones that I wanted to sell? Hold on. Yeah, I believe so. Hold on. If I go back to my inventory really quick. Pistolier. Sell you here. Want to sell. Quantity. I have 26 of them. Rank 0 at 4 plat each. Yeah, I'll set this to 4 plat each. Place order. There you go. There you go. No, you never go with the lowest price. You always go slightly above it. Always. Because if you go slightly above it, then you can do things a little bit easier. But yeah, Primary Bulwark is one of the ones that we wanted to sell. You, we don't need to really care about. You're fine, you're okay. Then now we need to go find primary and secondary. Dexterity. Primary and secondary dexterity, burn those two. Go back over here. Arcane Collection, where's my 19? Defuri. Ostron Collection, where's my Defuri? Defuri. There you go. Max you out. I'm gonna grab a bunch of these. Oh my god, yeah, no, these are definitely gonna come out to being ones that we need. Yeah, these are the ones that we actually do need to add to my list. No, you can. You can. What do you mean you can't bulk sell? What do you mean? Oh, do you mean as in like saying like listing it for like 6 plat for 6 different items kind of thing? It'll probably come in an update soon, honestly. Knowing how fast they've been doing updates for Warframe Helper, it'll probably come up in an update soon. For the record, they have an update once every, like, I think it's like 1 every 2 days now at this point. They're making so many updates for Warframe Helper at the moment that, like, it's crazy. I've had to update it more than a few times, and whenever they do the updates and stuff, it comes out to being, like, there's, like, 15 things that they added in the last 2 updates alone. Not to mention, like, the 70-something bug fixes that they've made as they go through and have been doing other things as well. It's crazy. It's awesome to see. Definitely one of those things where like it starts to get a little funny when you start looking at overall shenanigans here. I'm gonna actually hide these for now. Set as hidden. Yeah, there you go. We want to set those as hidden. Online and game only, rank 5. Okay, yeah, there you go. You can do set up 6 XL so you can sell 6 at a time for a set price, right? Yeah, I know about the bulk selling and stuff. I used to use it for a Leica frame and stuff, but I chose not to use the Leica frame anymore just because, well, I don't think I need to explain why I didn't want to use the Leica frame anymore. And so I decided to go through and start using Warframe Helper instead. I immediately switched over once that happened. I'll kill 500 enemies with an Archon. Nice. I like how they even give you like a hint of what Warframe weapon or what Archon weapon you should be using for this as well. It's great. It's fantastic. Hold on. Where's our shots here? So whenever we go through and take a look at some of this, actually, there are a couple slots that I do want to go through and buy. If I go into here really quick, I want to go take a look at. Oh, I can't see it from there. Actually, I have to go into here. I think it's over. Yeah, these guys right here. I need to go through and get even more of these. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get even more of them though. That's the problem. That and getting even more platinum would let us get even more Omniforma, which would make it even funnier because then we can just turn our grind into the Omniforma grind, which would be awesome. Also been slowly but surely getting all the Honoria in the game as well as time goes on, just so I can have those. Oh, there's the wish list right there. Never mind, my bad. You can have everything just show up right here. Switch over when I saw that they added the inventory syncing. Yeah, no, it's so fucking cool. I remember the days when Warframe Helper was like a when Warframe Helper was like an app from like 2001 or looked like it was from 2001. That shit was like, it looked old as fuck, but it's so much better now. So much better now. Which is honestly fantastic just because it becomes super useful. Hold on. Offerings, go back over here, hide owns, grab you, add that to my list of arcanes that I've already gotten out of here. So still, you're here, and then we also need to go get Steel Meridian. Then hide owns. This is what I've been, this is like my mod grind, by the way, guys. This is all it comes down to now. As I do that on a daily basis, come back out here, and then now I can go through and take a look at the rest of this. I'm actually, I'm done all the bronze and silver mods in the game. I just need to go through and get the last gold mods now. There's a few. There's a couple. I need to get the these primed and these other mods though, but if we're going to be making plat and stuff, I could probably just buy them. I don't have to grind them out here. And then I also need to get this one, the Evi. Evi, or whatever it's called. I need to get that guy too. But it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Railjack, Beast, Robotic, Archon. Where's my Parazon stuff? Parazon? Those are all of my augments and stuff. Wait, couldn't I just see how many augments I'm actually... Oh. These are my non... Okay, these are all my non-leveled up augments. Wait, hold on. I can just max these out, actually. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna do something really fucking stupid. I've been slowly but surely working towards... So to the last... Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Sorry, that's my bad. Not me, but over here being fucking blind as per usual. The blinds. I've been slowly but surely working on like leveling up and maxing out all of my different mods in the game. So I was trying to figure out how to actually see all my augments so I could just go max out all my augments first. Turns out this is the method. This right here is the method. Though granted the method itself isn't the best method, but hey, it works. Oh, hey Austin. What do you mean get... Okay, hold on. First of all, coming in here saying the grass is green, my guy. You do realize that that's effectively just the equivalent of the grass is green. You know this, right? Just making sure. By the way, I was really surprised that I reached credit screen post. Oh, yeah, I mean, to be fair... Oh, you never actually played the first one, did you? Mortal Shell is a very, very short game. It's not a very long one. That's also why I'm basically going through and clearing off and doing everything that I do the way that I do it, is because I know the game isn't a very long one. And so I'm just exploring and taking my time with it. Because I enjoyed the game, it's just that like you're going to end up running into a situation where you will finish it very quickly. But that also means the achievements should be not easier per se, but like it should be okay. It could even be more green. It could be even more green then? Jesus Christ, what are you, a golf player? Actually, no, I'm pretty sure you'd get insulted by the people that play golf, actually, so no. Wait, can you? Oh, that's so cool. I didn't realize you can get a fast ending through a side quest. That's pretty chill. Oh my god. It does actually happen. Holy shit. Oh my god. Wait, guys. That means that whenever we go through here and we get every single mod in the game completed, this tab is gonna disappear. My augment tab is gone. So I have filters. I have filters right now saying to only show the ones I have not finished. Which means that if I want to, I can start getting rid of entire tabs out of this. Oh, this is so fucking stupid. Okay, this is gonna be fucking hilarious. Well, something rich language that I don't fucking understand. No, you're fine, you're fine. I just think it's funny that you can actually go through and finish it off so you can max out all of your stuff. Like, I can go through and max out all my aura mods and do that as well. These are all my warfare mods and stuff, all my secondary, all my melee mods. Keep in mind that some of these are actually not going to be doable up until later. But if I do my stance mods and I do all my Exilus mods, no, the Exilus mods will actually take a while as well, actually. Arc melee mods will actually take a while as well. Robotic mods are also going to be a thing. Wait, I played the game to get less UI? Yeah, apparently the game actually makes the UI disappear on you, because if we go over and enable it so I can show max, it actually brings back the augment tab. So yeah, no, once you max out everything and you go through and disable the show max, bap, it's gone. I can get rid of UI segments. This is the true endgame. Emptying your screen. Yeah, apparently. I don't know if I'll be able to empty my screen here because these ones are, of course, going to be like, they're going to be permanently here. So this one, for example, I won't be able to do. These ones here, I will actually be able to do with, actually. Ooh, actually, that sounds actually pretty good, not gonna lie. Burger with maple syrup does sound actually really good. I'm not going to max those out just yet because I don't think that actually matters too much. These I don't need to worry about too much. My Parazon mods we won't be able to max out too quick. Yeah, I think the next one that we're going to want to max out is my stance mods. Get these out of the way. Because that way what we can do is we can get all of our stance mods done, and whenever we see those two nodes show up, then we can just be done those. Then we can just finish them off like really quick. Alright, cool. Good to know that going through and doing this to finish it off even faster is even funnier. What? Tower mods are pricey to level up. Yeah, that's why I'm not doing them right now. Is because I figured it'd be more effective for me to go and level up these ones first, because let's be honest here. Look at how little this costs. It costs nothing. I really wish you could go through and like right click, press and hold right click in here, but you can't. You can't press and hold right click to like level these up yet. Because they went through and made it so you actually don't have access to these unfortunately, so it'd be nice if they let us, but I fully understand why they don't, because it's pinch. Though that would be a nice quality of life thing if they go through and like add it in eventually in the future, just so we can go through and actually do that. It'd be nice. It'd be fantastic. But yeah, the true end game, making it so that you can actually go through and max out your arcanes and get rid of tabs, which is... Wait, can I do that with... Wait, hold on. Can I do that with my Arcwing? Or my Arcane? My Arcanes? Hold on. No, there's no filters! Shit! No, I can't do that with my Arcanes. The only time the Arcanes will actually do that is once we finish off all of these. Okay. We have a plan. I know what I need to work towards now. I need to get to a point where my Arcane tab no longer has the incomplete thing then. That's what it's gonna be. We're just gonna go down to having less UI. We're gonna be... Okay, whatever. Stupid. This is so fucking stupid. Oh, Railjack also. Oh wait, I have every Railjack mod in the game. Wait, hold up. Why don't I just... Hold on. Why don't I just do this? Hold on. Ripload. Hold on. Does Ripload also work the way that I think it's gonna to? Hold on. No, Ripload doesn't disappear. Okay, so... Show all, show maxed, cooperative. Okay, so Ripload's gonna be its own thing entirely. If we go into Beast, we don't need to worry about that. Antique. I believe antique mods are these ones here, yeah. But then if we go into Ribbons, we don't need to where was it? Stance mods. Yeah, we can just work on my stance mods slowly but surely, get these out of the way. Brutal Tide. So doing all the ones that don't have duplicates would actually be a little bit faster here. Granted, I don't have many that aren't duplicated to some degree. So it's really funny to see that they went through and made it so you can actually get rid of entire sections within your UI though, just by having this be a thing, because like it'd be really fucking hilarious to go through and also get rid of all duplicates. You know how amazing that would be to eventually just get rid of the tab? Like just have the tab be like, oh yeah, the duplicate tab's just a reminder that I need to like delete the extras that I have. It'd be great. Just all of them. Okay. Sea Distance and you bought it. I can't remember. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of arcanes that are from the Sea Descending, Fortuna Standing, and Demos Standing. I already have all the ones from Demos. I just need to finish off the Fortuna and the Sea Standing ones, which requires us to do open world bounties to get them. So there are going to be some arcanes that are there, which we could go do through those means, which honestly wouldn't be too bad to do, like ultimately speaking, because if we're looking at it like it won't be too bad. Have the sacrifice mods? I probably do. Imagine you still wouldn't know about the filters. Okay, the filters. Okay, by the way, I only found out about them about a week ago. For those who don't know, I was doing this in the most awkward way possible originally. And I'm not gonna lie, the filters are so fucking nice to have because like holy shit, man, it's great. They're saving me so much time. It's not even funny. Like they are actually saving me like literal like hours. Why do I feel like there's something going on wrong? Yeah, why are you not registering as being done? Yeah, there's certain mods here that aren't registering as being done. This is weird. Yeah, because why is Razor isn't being... Hold on. Yeah, there's a really weird thing where they're not registering as being done now. Yeah, no, they're not registering as being done now. Why aren't they registering as being done? Am I breaking the game? Did I fucking break the game? Hold on, show all. Disable you. No, it's breaking. Okay, so if we go take Grim Fury, go max you out really quick. Yeah, Grim Fury I just maxed out, but it's not... What? Did we find a way to... Wait, I think yeah, I think we found a way to break the game. Hold on. Yeah, I think we found a way to break the game. Oh crap, that's awkward. That's awkward. That's real fucking awkward. Yeah, because there's a Wise Razor right there. Two of them actually. Yeah, there's two Wise Razors right there, so... Yeah, no, I think the game's breaking. I think we're officially doing it. I think we are actually breaking the game. No. See, the way that... See, the thing that's here is that it's hiding the... No, I don't think that's what it is, though. Unless maybe it is. In which case, what if I just, like... Just keep extra 1 ranked copy, rare and below, common, rare and below. So what if I just do... So wait, hold on. Do I actually need to go through and actually dissolve all of my... Oh god. Okay, so we're gonna go through and do this. Rare and below, common. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep 1 extra. Keep extra unranked copies, 1 of all of them, and then just burn all the rest. This is what we want to do, right? Yeah, I might have pricey ones, but we're not gonna... I don't really care about the plat. We're making the plat through other means anyways, so it's like... Oh, crap! There is one that I need to skip, though. There is one that I need to skip. Where is it? There's only one that I need to... Crap, I need to keep the auger secrets and stuff. Shit. Okay. Yeah, no, because like I'm trying to figure out how to get this to work. Yeah, but then how do... Okay, so here's my questioning though. So the reason why I'm saying that's not how that works is because if you go through and take a look at my augment mods, right? I do actually have some duplicate augment mods wherever they are. What the fuck? Where's all my... Do I not have a single duplicate augment mod? What the fuck? Oh, no, because I went through and leveled every single fucking neutron star. Oh! Okay, so no, we are looking at the right ones. It's just that, okay. That's fucking annoying. That's really fucking annoying. So it's literally just a matter of us going through and collecting all of these then. I can't actually max these out then. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we're gonna have to do it through the incomplete tab then, if that's the case. We actually have to do it through the incomplete tab then. It's required for us to do it through this. Which means that this is how we're gonna have to go through and level everything still. Because like, take a look at the Sovereign Outcast, and then we go grab that, it disappears. So we have to only do it through the, through this area then. This is the only place that we can actually do it then. Which is Pange. How do I sort it so I see the ones that are like lower, a lower amount of blips than the rest? Because they're currently not sorted like that. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter because we're at a point now where it's like pretty minor issues. But like, yeah, this is where we're at now in terms of like the last of the leveled mods, I guess. Alright, cool, whatever, I guess. Just add that to our list of things that we just figured out, I guess. Jesus Christ. Pommel, yes. Yeah, I've been slowly but surely trying to max out all of these. So I guess, yeah, we're gonna have to just do it through the incomplete tab. It's fine. I just noticed because I have two. Oh, okay, good. Neutron Star sells for about 14 plat each. They sell for quite a bit, actually. I used to have them listed on the market, and I used to sell them for plat and stuff. I don't sell them anymore because they're not worth it for me to sell, but I used to. Because they used to be worth it for me to go through out of my way to sell. So yeah, it seems like we're gonna have to sit with just doing it this way then. Yeah, it might be just through this way. Target acquired? Yeah, that's fine. By price sorts them bronze to gold. Yeah, but then doing it by price, so if you go by price, like... Yeah, see? It doesn't actually sort them by total rank, though, I don't think. Yeah, it doesn't sort them by rank, though. But then if I go through and sort them by rank, and do it that way... No, actually, I think sorting them by rank actually helped a little bit, actually. Because I think by rank has it so it shows all the ones that are, like, lower on the list versus the ones that are higher on the list, I believe. I think. Maybe, potentially. Yeah, I think this would be... Yes. Yeah, I think it's sorting by rank actually helped. Yeah. Though, why this is our rank, I have no idea. Okay, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, sorting by ranked has it sorted by the bips. Or the little blips on the bottom. Alright, cool, we're good. So I can go based on ranks then, and just like slowly but surely work our way across that then. Bleed out reduction. Oh, that's cool. You can actually increase your bleed out reduction. Takes the current level of the mod account. Yep, but it also takes the amount of blips that there are. So it'd be, I can work on just like doing the blips separately as well. It's pretty cool. Duplicate will have worked with ranks not 0, but will be what? Duplicate. What, duplicates like these? Oh, yeah, but like, I'm not really too concerned about that. Oh god, what did I just click? I clicked something. Not yet. I think I'm just gonna do it based on rank then, because it should work a little bit better. It's too bad that there isn't one that like goes based on cheapest amount for ranking up though. Like, it's way too bad that there isn't, like, there's price, there's rarity, there's polarity, there's type, and there's rank. But there isn't anything for us to go through and, like, set up a thing where we're gonna go through and see, like, which one costs the least amount of endo. Like, could we, like, have, like, a, like, something that we could go through and sort by endo cost? Because if we can sort by endo cost, that would be wicked, so we could actually see all the ones that we could force on and focus on first. But also I'm gonna focus on just setting it to rarity because I can just do this myself. There's a few enough mods now at this point that we can just go search for it ourselves anyway, so it's minor issues. Also spring-loaded chamber, we want to get rid of you as quickly as possible. I've been slowly but surely working on getting all of the silver mods done as well, just so we can be officially done every silver mod in the game. It's taken a bit because like all of these, like look at, these are all rank 10 mods, and I've been trying to avoid doing them because they cost so much endo. Like, the rank 10 mods in this game are so goddamn expensive. Why? I have no idea, but they had decided that they wanted to go through out of their way to make them extra expensive, and it's like, no! DE, why? Why must you torture us like this? Synth fiber. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just throw that into there. Okay, got you here. Send you over here. Tandem bond. We can max that out real quick. Send you an incursion. There you go. Do not cost the same like primed. Okay, but if we're talking about fucking primed, that starts to get into a whole other beast in its own right, because there's a reason I have not touched the prime mods, by the way. Like, I have all of my prime mods, like almost all of them in the game. I'm actually at a point now where like this is how many I'm missing now. So like we actually aren't missing that many primed mods anymore. But I'm not gonna level them up until I get them all, because like it'd be like a crowning achievement of like once we finish the rest of the game, then I can start working towards leveling up all the primed mods. Because honestly, that's kind of like what it's gonna come down to, is we're just gonna have to do it that way. Primed, but man, was it sanity check. There's a reason I'm not doing it. Like, there's a reason it's not my focus. Not right now, at least. Because I do want to go through and max every mod in the game, eventually, just to have, like, every one of them done and taken care of. But, like, when it comes down to just taking care of those mods, I'm just gonna... They can stay on their own. We're not doing that. Not today, at least. I have almost all of these maxed out, but, like... You see the issue here, right? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not dealing with that shit. Hold on, where's our Mystic Bond? Mystic Bond down here. Marked target, yes, that should be fine. Part of the reason why I'm doing all like the lower level ones first is because that way we can actually start reducing the size of the amount of like that way I can start making the bar even larger. And so it's easier to scroll around. It's unironically literally just so I can scroll max. That's it. It's just so I can have an easier time scrolling through what I'm missing and what I'm not. And so I can see everything that's here. The other part of it too is that when it comes down to doing all of this, going through and taking care of the cheaper ones first also makes it so it's a little bit like you can actually feel like you're doing progress, rather than being stuck, not actually doing any progress, because the game has decided, no, we're going to torture you now. Because yes, apparently that's a thing. Also, we now have every every silver and bronze mod in the game. We just have to get every gold mod in the game now. Most of which are through syndicates, so we're gonna have to go through and do all of our syndicate stuff. But outside of that, it's not gonna be too bad per se. It's just that there's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna be not ideal for us to have to go deal with. Okay, where's our stuffs? Yes, we got you. Oh my god, we've burnt through so much of our fucking credits. Yeah, we're gonna have to run some Profit Taker later at some point. Just like throw Profit Taker into like a thingy, just so we can have all this taken care of. Yes. God, this is gonna take forever. Okay, sniper ammunition, we've got all of you here. You're good. We're actually starting to get to a point where like the amount of gold mods that we have in our inventory isn't actually that bad. Combo Fury, I didn't max that out just yet. Carnage Slinger, we can max that out just fine. Broach load. Okay, we can go grab you. By the way, you don't want to know how much endo I've spent on this. Like, genuinely speaking, you do not want to know how much endo has gone into nothing but just leveling random ass mods that I know I'll probably never end up using. It's taking forever, but whatever. Is there any crafting recipes that require endo, by the way? That we could potentially end up needing to do? Or is this just one of those ones where at this point it doesn't matter? We just need to get the all these out of the way. Then again, once we're done this, we'll have a shit ton of endo that we'll just be collecting in the background. So whenever they add a mod in the future, we'll be able to finish it off like really quick. So I mean, It is kind of becoming a bit of like a, oh my god, it's 10,000 to max that out, really? Oh, Jesus. What about you? What do you cost to max you? 14,000 to max those out? Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay, whatever. What about you? What do you cost? 10,000. Okay. Thank you, game. Thank you for being problematic and making my life a living hell as per usual. Okay, so we got Blood Rush. Blood Rush is right there. We gotta max that out really quick. Void Hole, that's okay. Particle Ram. I haven't maxed out Particle Ram yet. Wow, okay. Sanctuary. Melee, Mending Shot. Shots heal. Health Orbs, obtain them for... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, you can actually make that to 100. Oh, you can actually increase your health by doing that. Okay, that's cool. Rifle, no AoE. Yeah, that makes sense that there's no AoE. For that at least. Oh, look at that. We found an extra one that we can actually do for 210. There we go. I think that marks off all of that so far. Yeah, I don't know if we have enough endo for that. We'll have to come back and revisit that later once we get more endo again. But you see that how that bar is like slowly but surely increasing as we do stuff? Like we're making progress. We're actually making progress. Hello! Welcome. Hey, Gamera. How you been doing? What kind of chaos you been doing? Also, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. How you guys been up to? How you guys been up to? No, what you guys been up to? What kind of chaos you guys been causing? Hold on. Where's our chefs? Hold on. Where's our... Yeah, okay. So we don't need to worry about you. Don't need to worry about you. Okay, what about our arbitrations? What's our arbitrations looking like right now? Because our arbitrations... Okay, this is gonna be for our... logs on disk. Oh shit, they're actually gonna go through and give us like our proper logs and stuff for that. Okay, so this we don't need to worry about. Detailed breakdown, that's for our necromechs and stuff, which honestly I should probably go level up my necromech and finish that really quick. And then we should be able to go through and get our arcwing weapons done as well. That would be our Yunga. This is going to be our companions. We're done. Melees we're actually really close to getting done. That's our main weapons. So I'm assuming that this is all of these here. Yeah, this is all the weapons that we have right here. By the way, that one weapon that's missing, by the way, is the Halvu. It's the only missing weapon that I have in my inventory that I cannot get because it is not tradable and it's not obtainable. It's like, why? Why would you do this to us? Well, I'll have to wait until we can go into doing Tawa to be able to get it, but we can do the rest of these until then. Tenant Grigori looks so sad. Grigori. Tenant Grigori? Oh, this? Yeah, the scythe? Yeah. I'll say gamer. Halvu gaming? Yeah, I kind of wish I could have the Halvu, but I was gone off camping in the middle of nowhere, so I had no Wi-Fi. So I couldn't even watch the thingy because it was not possible for me to do. Also, by the way, I'm done all the forma for this one. I just need to go through and finish leveling it. That's it. Yeah, because I was out in the middle of mountains. Because I was camping. I was gone for like 2 weeks camping. Need some disc only. Oh, the mega... the no bitches meme? Yeah. I don't know, I could definitely see that one. Just the no bitches. Hold on, where's the thingy? Where did you go? Hold on, assassination, murmur. Okay, we don't need to worry about these. What we do need to do is we need to go into here. I don't know if I have my... Okay, so if we go to Arsenal, we go take a look at you. Yeah, so we got our Bone Widow here. Upgrade you. I don't think we can upgrade my Bone Widow even further, actually. I don't think there's anything that's a reason for me to do here. Actually, hold on. We can just, like, throw that into there. Make it so we can give ourselves some shield gate. I just will give ourselves a shield gate for how we can do stuff here. So now what we can do is we can go into doing friends only, going into you, go to Orvalis, because then we can just go through and farm Orvalis for a bit to max that out. So there's going to be two things that we're going to want to do to max this one out. One of them is going to be going into Orvalis to go get that, to max out my Necromech, so it's out of the way. But then there's also the, I need to go max out my Samara standing. And the reason why I say that I need to go through and max out my Samara standing is because it's actually ridiculously needed. Because my Samara standing is something that, like, I only have, like, I think it's like 4 mods left that I have to fully max out still. And once we get those 4 mods done, we're done. It's over. It's GG's. It's like, we're good. We're chilling. But then again, it's going to be a bit of a problem to have to deal with the rest of this, so hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah. Also, I gave this Necromech the Cascadia Flare So it should be able to actually increase the damage even further. So it can actually handle Steel Path just fine. Now, Cascadia Flare in itself doesn't guarantee that you can do Steel Path, but it does do quite a bit actually, which is super nice. Yeah, relax with your freaking shenanigans here. I do appreciate the fact that we can actually heal using enemies, turn them into our own health bars, health pools and stuff. It's great. But yeah. Unfortunately, there isn't a affinity weekend right now, so I can't go through and use the affinity weekend for it, but minor issues. Just means that we'll be here for a little bit longer as well. Very much a minor issue. Also, the amount of time that we'll be stuck here is actually not as much as you might think we might be stuck here for. Purely for the fact that corpus enemies actually do give you quite a bit. Better for... I have no idea. Whenever I do Prophet Taker, I'm not the one fighting Prophet Taker. I'm just there leveling stuff. That's it. Also thinking... I very rarely actually fight things in Prophet Taker, so... because usually, I do what we like to call... I do what we like to call the Steve. The Steve tactic, where we just summon Steve and he does everything. I just leech. Honestly, it's pretty nice because it does actually make life a little bit easier for me. I haven't actually had a chance to go through and finish off building off all of my stuff just yet, so I still need to go through and build off all of our stuffers, but it should be fine. I've got a lot to work on behind the scenes when it comes down to that kind of stuff. What I am going to do though is I'm going to sit down and have like a day or a time of day where I'll just like sit down and do some trading behind the scenes. So we should be able to start working on actually getting a crap ton of plat from stuff that we'll do here. What? Connor, you still use Blessing? Wait, what do you mean by Blessing? No, I use Cascadia Flare. Yeah, I use Cascadia Flare. Because that's the thing that works the best for what we're doing. Genuinely speaking. Though, I could definitely see why Arcane Blessing could help. Cascadia Flare is just better. That Void Rig is just press 4 and... Yeah, no, it's literally just a press 4 and everything dies. That's what it is. Oh, Affinity Blessing. Oh, I don't need to worry about the Relay Blessing. It's minor issues, honestly. Like, very, very minor issue. The reason why I'm not really worried about it, though, is because, like, it's like... It gives me more, the longer I'm here, by the way, the more toroids I get, so, like, I'm not really bothered. Honestly. Now, say if we were gonna go do Prophet Taker, then we would go get the Affinity Blessing, because that's where it's actually that's where it is. The only way I farmed credits is through Legacy Harvest caches for run or something. Oh yeah. So the reason why I run Prophet Taker primarily is for the it's for the toroids that you get out of Prophet Taker, because I still have not finished Little Duck, and I'm still in the process of getting Little Duck done. And one of the most effective ways to go through and farm Little Duck is to do Prophet Taker. You could go do Orb Mother, but let's be honest here, Orb Mother takes fucking forever, and I don't think anybody wants to touch Orb Mother. So, yes. But it is definitely one of those ones where if you are looking to do the Little Duck Standing and all that other stuff, you do actually want to go through and do... you do actually want to go through and sit down and actually properly do Prophet Taker for it. I do plan on doing and building like a proper Prophet Taker build and stuff. It's just that what I want to do first is I want to go through and Omniforma everything that I would use for that build first, and then I would go through and build it properly outside of that. Because that way what we can do is we can turn the build into not only just a Prophet Taker build, but also Omniforma. All the fucking way. Because, well, you know, I don't think anybody would judge the Omniforma. The Omniforma maxing. But yeah, that's the way that I'm slowing down my build progress, by the way, is that I'm actually slowing myself down by forcing myself to do Omniforma grinding. That's where that comes down into play. There you go. Isn't last light toroid like 12? Yes, it is. It's 12,000. So the highest level toroid that you can get is 12,000 standing, which you get through doing whatchamacallit here. You get through doing what's her face? You know the one I'm talking about. The fucking Orb Mother. You have to do Orb Mother. The one that you get from Prophet Taker is only 6,000 standing. So there is actually there is a drawback. But yeah, it's one of those ones. Yeah, Exploder Orb. I call her Orb Mother because that's what she is called in some cases, but yes. But yeah. The Exploder Orb gives you 12,000, whereas Prophet Taker gives you 6,000. Exploder takes 15 to 17 minutes to do, whereas Prophet Taker takes under 2. So like the math actually does not check out to go and do Exploder Orb just because of just how long the Exploder Orb shenanigans is. It doesn't check out. It takes 5 times longer at least. Yeah, minimum 5 times longer. It's why like I don't really stress about doing Exploder. Now, if you need like a bunch of resources, Exploder is really good. Because Exploder gives you a shit ton, and I mean a ludicrous number of resources. Like you get a lot of resources out of it. The problem is that I actually don't know if there's a way that I could go out of my way to justify doing Exploder currently, just because I have everything already. Like it's not meant to be a flex. I just have everything within Fortuna already, so it's just I don't need to worry about it, and that's why I don't really consider like Exploder Orb to be worth my time. But if you are new to doing Fortuna, or you haven't done any of like the more like the actual like grinds outside of like the basic Fortuna grinds and stuff, then yes, you are going to want to go through and do other means first, because that will be where it is. Also, keep in mind that the armor that you get through doing like using this void rig isn't like this void rig, or not the void rig, this necromech isn't actually worth it. Like there's literally nothing better than using the regular void rig or the regular necromech, just because like it is hell otherwise. As you can see, my armor isn't actually keeping me alive. I'm actually having to use my first ability to go through and grab. Oh, I can't do it with we can't do it with that guy. Hold on, where's the regular enemy I can just like grab? Where's the regular enemy I can just grab? I need health. Where's the regular enemy I can just grab? Hold on. There we go. Now we're good. And then that way I can do that. Get my shield back out. Are you tanking the... What the fuck? You can tank? Okay, hold on. That enemy is problematic, to say the least. That is... Ah, crap, there goes my necromech. There goes my necromech. Hold up, we're getting out of here. Yeah, that guy is... Well, not necessarily... Well, it's a problem from a necromech, not for my regular warframe and stuff, but like from a necromech, that's like... problematic, to say the least. Because like, holy crap. That is... If I just get rid of you... Oh my god. How tanky are you? Yeah, there you go. Now they're dead. There we go, now we're good. I think, Ephemeria? Ephemeria. I think she also has an Ephemeria. Oh, the, yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if she does. I haven't actually gone through and done anything involving the actual farming of Exploder Orb past just getting Hildren. Just because I didn't see the point in farming it past that, but like, yeah. Yeah, she does have some pretty good stuff. Outside of the huge. Void Rig also have better armor ability. Void Rig just has better everything. The only reason that you would have to go and grab the other one is purely only for the sheer fact that you'd be looking to get MR standing, or like MR. Outside of that, you don't want to be using it. And I'm already LR6, so like I'm not really entirely concerned about having it be perfect, but it's just nice to have whenever you can mark it off and like take care of it and stuff. The 2 is Iron Skin from Rhino. Wait, actually? Yeah, no, the only ability I ever use is the 4th one, because it usually just nukes the entire fucking map anyway, so it's like, what's the point of carry? You know? Because I can just go through and nuke it all. Why not? Why care? Past that. Oh my god. Okay. What we need to do is we need to leave, then go back in, and then we can start the grind again. But yes, welcome to suffering while doing the level up grind for this. Hold on, where's our stuffs? Okay, there's a spot over here that I actually want to go farm it in, because this is a better spot, considerably better actually. Well, there you go, grab you, and then we're good. Bone Widow with plat, because I didn't want to grind Void Rig. No, you're good, you're okay. A lot of peeps actually do that, and that's actually how I make my plat sometimes, is through selling Bone Widows and Void Rigs, unironically. That's why I have a couple copies of them, is because I actually have them in my inventory to go and sell for plat, and how I was making my plat earlier. But now that I know I can just make it through arcanes and faster through arcanes, yeah. I'm just going to be selling arcanes instead, because why would I need to care about selling anything else if I can just sell arcanes and make a crap ton of money that way instead, you know? And there you go. We're good. Man, I'm so glad that the actual like XP that you get is actually somewhat decent. through this because I would be losing my fucking mind if it wasn't. I do need to start targeting the, I need to target the Exami though, because they will be the ones that give me the most amount of XP. Yeah, the Exami will be, or it's that. 2 gives 3 seconds of vulnerability, then you have get, holy shit. Alright, cool, that's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot of, like the necromechs aren't necessarily bad per se, they're just, they're not ideal for most situations. Like the reason like the only reason I use my necromech currently is purely and only for actually getting the MR. Outside of that, I don't really worry about it too much. Because the MR is where it's really at. Outside of that, it's like, yeah. Early game, they can actually be quite useful for defeating different bosses and stuff and using the 4th ability for it. But like, currently as it stands, yeah, I can just kind of exist and bosses die. It's great. Yeah, Profit Taker for credits. I don't even use my necromech anymore for Profit Taker because I don't have to. So like, it's one of those ones where like, you can very much really like completely just get rid of your necromech whenever you need to, because you only really need to have your Arcwing weapon for Profit Taker. You don't have to have your necromech. That's about it. MR Nightwave. Yep. That's where it lasts. Use my Voidrig for Steel Path defense bounties if I want to chill. Yes. Yes. Of course. Steel Path bounties. Point strike. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Man. It's too bad that like doing this though requires us to go through and do some very annoying stuff to be able to get it done. Okay, I can't jump that. Wait, no, maybe I can. No, I can. I very much can jump that. I just need to do the right kind of parkour and then we're good. Yes. Give us the bonuses. There we go. Damn. Yeah. Then if we go down this way, we should be able to get a bunch of enemies this way. This is also why I like having the enemy radar, is just so you can actually hunt down the enemies using the radar. It's so good. Hello, Exami. I'd like you to die. Please, that would be nice. Also, the fact that they went through and made it so we can actually see the display of all of our DOTs that we're doing is so nice. That change that they added to be able to give us like a little quality of life thing to be able to see all the DOTs that we're doing, and if it'll actually kill an enemy, has made our lives so much easier for going through and doing specific grinds. Because this way what we can do is we can literally just send a crap ton of statuses towards an enemy, and once we get to the point where the DOTs are going to kill them, we can just move on. It's great. Makes our lives a little bit easier. Whereas it used to be based on feeling before, you can actually visually see it now, which is nice. Makes our life so much better. Okay, so you're good. We're at 27. Yeah, there you go. And now we're good. I would have said this week's ETA, but they really said no gear wheel, no transference. Wait, actually? Actually? Why would they get rid of your freaking gear wheel and your transference at the same time? Oh my god. Okay, cool, whatever. Fair enough. Yeah, such a good addition. Also, you can see when you're about to die from... Yes, you can also see when you're about to die from DOTs. That's also really nice as well. Because it lets me go through and actually know when I can use my... It lets me know when I should go through and use my shield gate. Like, super quick. Granted, I usually just spam my shield gate anyways, but it is actually really nice to just be able to, like, time it a little bit better. Which makes my life so nice and so much easier. So much better. Also, how much XP do I actually need to max this out? Because, like, I feel like I'm gonna need, like, almost 100,000 XP to max out my Voidrig to, like, level 40. But once we're done it, and we don't need to care after that. Not only that, mission 2 is Legasite capture with enemies take reduced damage to everything but heavy weapons. Oh my god. Wait, so they basically went through and just made it so that all enemies take reduced damage, regardless of if you have a heavy weapon or not. Because you can't get a heavy weapon. Interesting. Very fucking interesting. I mean, to be fair, I usually use my Titania, which can do level cap, so it's not the end of the universe. It is still incredibly annoying that the enemies will even survive slightly longer. The TTK being above 5 seconds drives me up a wall. If enemies are normally above 5 seconds for that. Just a little bit. There we go. Shields. Gonna grab you, and then we're good. There we go. Paying for, hold on, give me a second. Also, does Gear Wheel disable, keybinds? Because I can't remember if Gear Wheel disables keybinds that you can use, because if it does not disable keybinds, then you can just go through and use a keybind instead. Which honestly would make lives a lot easier, a lot better, but I don't know if that actually is a thing. Because if we can still use our keybinds, then we can 100% just like have our heavy weapons be on a keybind and just not care about that one. Nice and easy. Don't have to worry about it at all. Hold on. Just gonna go into here and grab the items. There we go. Dude, you're supposed to die. You're supposed to fucking die. There we go. Now we're good. Oh, it works based on— oh, it works on total HP, not remaining HP. Ooh, nice. Gear wheel bans still letting you use arc gun, I think. Okay, cool. Because if it lets us use our keybinds, then we're good. We're okay. Which means that it's literally something that you can just like not have to care about. Because I primarily use keybinds. The only thing that I don't use keybinds for is my necromech, but I could just use a keybind for it since I do have it set. But I tend not to worry about it too much because, minor issues. Oh, hi, Surgex Mess. How do you feel about not existing anymore? There you go. I can't use energy squad. Oh, yeah, but like, normally speaking, it already ends up taking that away from you anyways, so it's like, that's not really much of a loss. They changed, oh, there's something here. Vertigo, because it's a similar issue with recent Archimedia. Oh, interesting, okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's not the end of the universe to go through and do it that way, so it's fine. It's A-okay. Everything else on the— oh, it just disables everything else on the gear wheel. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, if it just disables everything else on the gear wheel, that's like minor issues. Like very, very minor issues. You don't actually have any problems then. Oh, cool. Alright, I can live with that. Okay, that's level 28. We need to have Cetus cycle. Night has begun. Okay, cool. I appreciate that, Cetus. Not that I actually needed it, but I appreciate it. Where's our— no, we don't need that. 28, 15 endo. Like how it's like, ah, yeah, we could give you 15 endo. Yeah, the endo is— that's not enough endo, game. We need more. So much more endo. And we just take off. Blocks the keybinds, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, blocks the keybinds. Oh, shit. Okay. Cool. Okay, so we do end up losing keybinds. Huh. Okay. Are you sure there's no way around it, or is it just one of those ones where it's like, it's just GG's on the keybinds there? But also at the same time, if they had done that on purpose and made it so you had to use your keybinds, that would kind of suck just a little bit. Granted, the gear wheel isn't as important as you might think it is, because if you just have a, if you bring a Porteo with you, bam, you've dealt with all the keybind issues. Or all the energy issues that you could potentially end up having. Hello, guys. How do you feel about those? Okay, we got 4 of those coming through. Yeah, that should be fine over here. That takes care of that. We're gonna have a bit of an issue where I don't know if we can actually— hold on. Get you out of here. Yeah, I've already taken care of all of the— yeah, those have all been taken care of. Then we can just go down this way. Alright, cool. Then we can go down here. Rank 29. We have not even reached 40 yet. Or 30 yet. Crap, this is gonna take forever. Ah, whatever. I should have done this in Railjack, but also at the same time, I don't feel like going into Railjack because Railjack. So, that's whatever. It's minor issues. Maybe Sorian might have a wait, but that's intended. Yeah, maybe. No, they already patched that, by the way. The Serious and Orang glitch, they've already patched. So that's not something you can actually use anymore, unfortunately. They patched it during the last patch. Because there's something that you could go through and use as a glitch for the event that you could like let you go through and get like a crap ton of the beach balls. It's the reason why I have 100 of them, by the way. Because otherwise I would not have grinded out 100 of the beach balls otherwise. Because that would have taken me absolutely fucking forever, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief, that would have actually been not the greatest of times. Not for that, at least. Hold on, where's our— okay, there we go. Working through our bone widow. Should have used that more. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's not like anything in the event actually matters, though. Because, like, you already have— once you get 100 beach balls, that's about it. You don't really need to worry about that. Past that. Because, well, you know, that's how it goes. Where's our— oh, I'm hearing the boss. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, that makes more sense. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Go back into here. Delete his ass, because we don't need to worry about that. Grab you, go back into AoE, or back into Arcwing and stuff. Then go back over this way. And then we can go back into a Enrichment labs? Yeah, let's go check out the enrichment labs. Yeah. Oh, you only have one. You only have one. Shit. Yeah, because if you only have one, then yeah, you're kind of cooked on that one. Unfortunately. It's too bad that they made it so that the event actually does require quite a bit of dedication to go through and get a lot of roller floofs. Granted, it's something. It's not too bad per se because like it's not game breaking, but like it would be nice if they went through and made it a little bit easier to get for those who want to get like a crap ton of them. Because like the roller floofs in themselves, oh, I guess, but they also want to avoid having it so that you can accidentally end up destroying your own PC though, like crashing your own game and stuff. Because imagine you end up setting it up and you end up accidentally crashing your own game. That would suck. Like even my PC is not happy with what I did in my orbiter, by the way. Like at all. It's not even close to happy about it. If we go down here, we should be able to reach the little bit of area. Oh, they're not spawning? Oh, they're not going to spawn if I go down this way. Crap. Okay, so we might have to leave, then come back in and just do that rinse and repeat. Did you get solo for max? It was somewhere around 300. My record was close to 300. It was, yeah, we were getting a lot. I was averaging about 700 pearls per mission. About that. That was in a full team, yes. I was getting about 300 in a full team and then about 180 solo. Basically what it comes down to is you have to memorize and then min-max the spawn locations for the enemies. And so what I had done is I got to a point where I was able to kill them as they were spawning. So there was quite a few different locations where they were literally just like spawning and then instantly dying. So they hadn't even hit the ground before they die. Controller, you can use melee and dojo. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, you can do that normally on PC too, by the way. There's a way that you can use it to that you can glitch your melee into it, but I'm not going to teach you guys how to do that because that's an actual glitch, an exploit. Grattler, but no, it's not. Yes, I was using the Grattler, but no, I was not spraying them up. You had to memorize where the spawn locations are and using the Grattler properly. But like, yeah, it was funny to say the least because it got out of hand very quickly. Very, very quickly. Yeah, this is gonna take an absolute fucking forever for us to actually do this. Alright, yeah. You know that center rock that's like in the center of the map? What you do, so when you spawn in, there's a rock if you turn left, that's in the center of the map. That you sit on top of that rock and you can see almost every spawn location for them. Have enemy highlights turned on and then you can see them through the trees as well. And so you can just go through and kill them like really fast. Now, I can still consistently hit 110 kills, even without the exploit. But yeah, it was one of those ones where like, it would just make your life a little bit easier and you could get more of them in faster. It didn't actually change it that much for me, but it was nice to have just so we could have more of them show up and get our stuff taken care of even further. So yeah, I can still average about a roller floof per mission, even when soloing. Actually, it makes it easier if I solo, as weird as that sounds. Hold on, where's our chefs? There we go. God, this is gonna be hell on earth. Really wish the enemy density was higher in Steel Path, because like I'm currently in Steel Path, by the way. And the enemy density here is like non-existent. I think the only way I could increase the enemy density is if I were to go through and start doing like actual bounties, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure doing bounties with this would actually be easier. Hold on. Let me just like go through and set up my bounties really quick. Set up some Steel Path bounties. By the way, I found the control. Yeah, let's work this way. Oh my god. Origin Shatter, Ferrite. I don't think we need to. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Where's my Steel Path? Steel Path. Give us the Steel Path. The Steel Path bounties are gonna be the best kind of bounties. Hold on. Alright, give us the. Stop talking. I don't give a shit. I don't want you to talk. Stop talking. There we go. Now we got the density. This is what I'm looking for. There we go. Now I can work with this. Need to set up what now? Pylon? Oh, they need to set up pylon. Yeah. The pylons themselves from the enemy density isn't too bad, but yeah, I can see what you mean. Then again, it's one of those things where I really wish the density was just like consistent and the pylons just made it go even further. Because like, my god, not having enemy density in this, especially in Steel Path, is not ideal. 21 kills. Okay, yeah, that's nowhere near enough. We need more. 25 kills, that's enough. That should finish off that bonus. Okay, give us the endo. Okay, cool. Yeah, the endo grind, by the way, is actually really nice through Steel Path because we can actually get a shit ton of endo through this. 2 to 3 day mantra. Yeah, I saw that. Cry had mentioned it a couple days ago. Not that we actually need it because it's not really needed for anything, but yeah, it's great. There we go. Now we're good. Get to the ambush point. I feel like there's a... Oh, it's gonna be one of these missions. God damn it! But this mission's broken. This bounty is broken. Like, fully broken. If you guys didn't know, the enemies that get spawned here actually do end up breaking. And you're kind of stuck. Because the enemies won't actually spawn after a while. They'll get stuck in the sky. Specifically speaking, they'll get stuck up there on the tower. Because they went through and set it up so that the enemy dropships actually come through. And they get stuck on the tower. Where's the chest? Oh yeah, I was doing that earlier. It didn't work out too well though. It did not work out too well at all. Where's the chest? Pylon, wait for it. Okay, that's gonna be our thingy here. But yeah, if I just sit still, they actually won't spawn past like that. Right there. I'm pretty sure they'll spawn like once or twice and that's about it. And then outside of that, they're just gonna be sitting there, just existing on the side. Which is fine. Excuse me, my good sir? Could be like... Yeah, see? Look, watch. They're gonna get stuck on the thingy. Come on, watch. Specifically, once they drop the enemies, they'll start spawning in and getting stuck. That's how it'll work out. For us, at least. Hold on. Got you over here. No? Actually, are they not getting stuck this time? Oh, they're not getting stuck this time! Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're actually good. I think we're chilling. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just chilling now. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just chilling. I gotta hack it though, first. Hold on. There you go. Unless they get stuck after I hack it, in which case... What the fuck are those? Alright, cool. Whatever, I guess. Got a craft of enemies, just hanging out on the side. It's whatever. Also, keep in mind, leveling up your railjack is actually really easy. If you go to Veil Proxima, you can do it in one mission. It's actually really, really nice how easy it is to level up your railjack. Though keep in mind that the Veil in itself is a very annoying place to go to if you're not prepared for it, so just heads up on that one. I'm currently in the process of omniforming my entire railjack because I figured might as well just go finish that off and have like infinite slots for everything to make our life a little easier. But yeah, no, they're stuck. Yeah, they're... Oh, no, they're... maybe. They might be good. We might be okay. Maybe, potentially. There is potential for this to be okay here. Hello. Hi, enemies. Bye, enemies. Oh, they fixed it. The Growler can't shoot through enemy bodies anymore. Oh, they fixed it. They didn't fix the Archicore, but they fixed the Growler being able to do that. That's good. This is good. This is very good to see. Okay, well, we have that. That guy's down. I like how the, oh yeah, no, they're just like... Man, was Fortuna really designed to be as, like, easy as this, like, this easy? Because I swear to God. I remember the Steel Path versions of Fortuna, like, the Fortuna Steel Path bounties being so much harder. I guess not, though. And that way I can just kill the rest of them that are up top. There you go. Can you please help me get out of the back room? Wait, what do you mean help you get out of the back rooms? Man, if you're at work right now, that's you being at work, though. I can't help you with that, my guy. That's not feasible right now, not for me at least. Maybe in the future, but I won't be able to right now. So I'm not sure. No clip? I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the only way I know how to do it. What? What do you mean look at Gen Chat? Dude, why? Homie, no. This is Warframe. Focusing on Warframe here. Hold on, where's our chest here? Hold on, there you go. There we go. Just gonna let you die on your own. Summon our Necromech back, and then we can just keep this going. There we go. So, man, I gotta work on figuring out how to get my Necromechs to be a little bit better though. Like in terms of like actual modding and stuff. Because there is a thing of like, where once we start running into an issue where my Necromechs... I am gonna have to sit down and actually see if I can figure out a meta for my Necromechs, because there's like a... We can't fill out all the slots on the Necromechs, so like I need to figure out exactly what the cause is and like how to actually increase the slots. I'd imagine that it probably has to do something with like increasing, like just like filling it out with the crap ton of forma. But I'm not entirely sure if that would actually be useful for us. Just due to, well, you know, Necromech's not being actually worth it for us to actually use outside of what we're currently doing right now. There we go. Yellow. Did they just summon 2 wheeler dudes? Yeah, I think they just summoned like 2 wheeler dudes. Okay, cool. I guess 3 of them actually. But it's fine. Is it really only 30 enemies that we have to kill? Really? Wait, is enemy density affected in Fortuna by the amount of players that are in your party? Because like this feels really like low for like a bounty. This feels really low for a bounty. How's all mod slots filled and I only have 5 or 6 form. Okay, so you can do it for 5 or 6 form. Okay, cool. That works. That works perfectly. Okay. Yeah, if we go up here. Yeah, it seems like the enemy density is like super low. We're actually getting breaks. And like getting a break from enemies is on Steel Path especially is weird. Because that shouldn't be happening. We should be like suffering here. We should be like losing our minds over the fact that there's like hordes and hordes of them coming at us. But I guess maybe they decided that they wanted to like reduce the enemy density for players to have an easier time in Fortuna maybe? Because I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually the case. But also at the same time, like what the hell? It just feels weird. Feels really fucking weird. Alright, what are we doing? What's our next one? What you got? Yuriko, take us there. Yuriko? Where's our mission? There you go. I am gonna go through and okay, there's no point in teleporting. Assassination target, actually? Oh shit, assassination's not too bad. I gotta draw out the enemy though. Density always affected by party size? Not in Steel Path. Steel Path, it's always maxed out. Every time. So whenever you go through and do any kind of like enemy density stuff, if you're in Steel Path, it should be maxed out constantly. But if you're in regular path, it should not be. And it should be equated to the amount of people that are in your party. The reason they had done that though is to make it so that it was a lot easier for those in Steel Path to go through and do grinding and stuff. Because a lot of people do Steel Path grinding purely for the enemy densities. That's also why you'll see people go into Deviri Steel Path rather than regular path. Because it's just easier to do. But it seems weird. Yeah, that seems off. I think they might have accidentally fucked it and made it so that it's only has the same rules as regular path, and that's why. Because even when we go and do like Prophet Taker, there's more enemies than this. Like a lot more enemies than this in Prophet Taker. So like while this is weird. I don't know how to explain it, but like this is not correct for Steel Path. Granted, I could also be thinking of like the highest levels of Steel Path, like level cap and stuff, where the enemy density is so dense that there's oftentimes like issues of like the enemies just like resulting in you exploding basically. Because there's just so many of them. That's also why later on shield gating isn't the most effective method, because eventually you get to a point where shield gating actually ends up resulting in you actually dying, because the enemies end up hitting you so often, so fast, and so quickly that you run into an issue of just overall problems. A lot of problems, actually, for that matter. Look at that, I have my daily focus gap. Alright, we're just gonna do that real quick. Send you off. Yeah, we might as well just leave that be. I'm also kind of doing the standing grind through Fortuna right now, just so I can go through and grab the arcanes through that one guy, because there's a guy that has the has proper arcanes for it and stuff. Oh god, fucking damn it, there's a guy here. Hold on. Hold on. No. Hold on, just let me just do this real quick. There you go. So where's the last one? Do they not spawn for the last one here? Because they've got to, they have to spawn, right? There's no way that they don't. Oh god, we're back here again. Oh, they're dead center of the road. What in the hell? Why are they dead center of the road? Oh god, that's so weird. Okay, cool. Whatever. Okay, whatever. We can do that, I guess. Investigate the area? Oh, we gotta get... Okay. Yeah, because this will be our defense mission here. Hold on. Smack you out of here, and well, bam. There you go. Get our necromech, and then we can just send that through. Perfect. There you go. Okay, we got the rest of you here. Ranked 33 here. We got you done here, and then there we go. I think the ranks themselves are actually going to be not too bad. Well, looks like a hit and run to me. Oh, it could have been, yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did do a hit and run of some sort. Just due to, well, you know, it's Corpus. They're kind of just going to go through and kill you and then just leave you behind afterwards. Because, well, you know, the Corpus are kind of just a little evil like that. Just a little bit evil, you know? Just the usual. There we go. Oh my god, those actually give you a crap ton more when you're solo. Holy shit. Oh, Jesus Christ. The amount that you get out of that, the hacking progress out of that when you're solo is nuts. Alright, fine. Whatever, I can work with that. Then we're gonna get another hacking progress right there. Actually, 2 of them probably. Yeah, you get about 20. You get about 20% through it on your own. That's wicked, actually. That actually makes our lives a lot easier. Holy shit. Yeah, hand it over. Hand it over. Hand over the hacking progress. Yeah, there you go. I can just hang out in the back. Or on the bottom here. God damn. Yeah, no, the double affinity weekend for doing this has made my life so much easier. Holy crap. That is considerably more annoying than anything else. Holy shit. Like, I knew it was going to be bad. I didn't think it was going to be this bad, though. Is there anything else here? No, there's nothing else here. Then if we go down into here, there should be some items that we can grab. Yeah, just back here. Yeah, there's usually a little bit of items hiding behind the wall and stuff. Just a little bit. And then we can go back to Fortuna and start that again. So it seems like getting this to be higher. Oh god, then maybe I should actually go grab the affinity booster from the relays and stuff. It's not like it's going to be too bad to do because like we will just get it back in another 3 hours, and it's not like we're going to be doing any profit takers today, so it should be fine. Should be a-okay. I do want to go through and see, hold on. I have 6,000 here. Oh, shit. Oh, that's right, because they give you fish parts and stuff. Keep reading about that. I need to go talk to, is it the business, I think? Browsers. It's not the business that we need to talk to. It is it Smoke Fighter? Rude Zed? Browsers. You're the one that has all of our, stuff here. So you're maxed out. You're not maxed out just yet. But we can increase your standing here just so we can get you going. Also, each one of these requires 10, by the way, total. So it's actually not too bad. I thought it was 11 originally, but no, it turns out it's actually 10 for all of the PAX arcanes. So we can get those somewhat decently simply. Somewhat. And then if we leave, we can go get the stuff here. Baby Industrial Scrappers and Cyberpunk setting. But yeah, I mean... They would be the government in Cyberpunk, by the way. Like, straight up, the Corpus would actually unironically be the government in Cyberpunk. Just purely for the sheer fact of, they are hell. Actual fucking hell. Okay, Grappler. Okay, we got you down here, we got you over here. Okay, so where's... Oh, I don't think I can teleport to it, can I? Ergo Glass, Syndicate, Star Vodil. No, I can't teleport to it, so I do actually have to do the actual distancing. I gotta go for a distance here. That's fine. It's okay. Making our life a little easier. Now we just need to grab the Affinity Blessing. Blessing, Arcane Drops. Affinity Blessing. Yes. And then we can just leave. There you go. I have a regular booster already, but might as well just like do that because the Affinity Blessings that you get through the relays and stuff are multiplicative, so you can actually multiply them together. They also multiply with the weekend boosters as well, so you can actually take it even further if you want to. It gets kind of out of hand a little bit if you start doing it just right. Not too crazy, but does actually result in some pretty interesting shenanigans here. There you go. Oh, wait, I don't want that. I want this. Completed. I have a feeling, yeah, so we don't have the, okay, so you're good. I already own you. I need the original one, which is the Mecha Recharge, but you're only level 20 to 40, which we're not going to worry about. We can worry about the Mecha Recharge later. So there's a crap ton of arcane or mods that you can get through Fortuna as well, but you have to do a bunch of Fortuna bounties to get them. Outside of that, though, it's not too bad per se, because like it isn't like the worst to go through and get all the Fortuna bounties going, especially if you're going to be doing it like the lower level stuff. Because like they are, just grab like an Ocucore and you can just sit there and just farm them like crazy. It works out really well. It's awesome. I gotta work on my survivability for my necromech though, because my necromech survivability at the moment is not ideal to say the least. Is there anything? No, that should be fine. Just working on our way through. Yeah, this is working a lot better. Alright, we're working our way through this a little bit faster. We don't, okay, so I don't think we're gonna actually be able to get the full rank, like maxing it out to 40 by the end of this bounty, but it would be nice to be able to at least have the stuff just taken care of as things go on. But it's okay. It's not the end of the universe. Orc setting. Okay, so I don't think I need to worry about the rest of you. I think I can just like leave that be. What's the distance? Where is the next one gonna be? 8,000 or 800 meters away. Okay, fine. Oh, this is the locating the drones and stuff. Locating the drone mission where we have to go defend the drone. Cool. Whatever. Come on. Just take the hits. Die. Come on. Oh, also, I don't know if you guys saw it, but there's there's gonna be an update to the Rivens where they're gonna make it so that we can have access to having combined statuses on the Rivens as well. So there's actually a pretty good chance that if we were to go through and use the Rivens themselves, we might actually be able to go through and get like blast or even like viral and like stuff on the Rivens themselves, so we can guarantee having extra combined statuses on weapons and stuff as well. So when we're like re-rolling Rivens and things, so the actual stuff is going to be very interesting for increasing what we can actually get through our Rivens. Also, we're going to be able to lock individual statuses on our Rivens to be able to get perfect god rolls on all of our Rivens if we want to as well, which means that we'll be able to increase it even further and make perfect Rivens constantly. It's going to be so nice. So we can actually get our, like, the Rivens that actually have a proper use now. It's no longer just gambling. It comes into actually just being like an actual proper thing for like another like scaling thing for our weapons. Instead of that, I maybe get my dual discern Riven better for profit taker. Yes, yeah. Getting your stuff better for profit taker is probably going to be one of the major reasons for why. Or I guess getting stuff better for level cap actually will probably work a little bit better for different Rivens. But then you can also, it also gives you a reason to collect multiple Rivens as well. So you can go through and have an even like larger inventory of like different Rivens for different builds and stuff, which is even better. So like for example, I could grab my Kuva, Grattler, for example, and then I can just like have a crap ton of Rivens for it. Or even better, I could have like 4 different Rivens for my Sobek, and have them all be set for different builds for my Sobek for different means and different warframes and stuff to make my Sobek even better. So like it comes down to being a pretty interesting situation where they're going to be giving us some they're making the higher level parts, like the higher level stages of Warframe, into some pretty interesting stuff actually. It's gonna be cool. More excited that I can maybe get, hold on, just gambling, but god rolls are a lot easier to make then. Oh yeah, 100%. Well, it's also why the Riven market's gonna crash as well. Because if you guys don't know, the Riven market entirely relies on the fact that it's completely random stuff. But if it's no longer random, god rolls aren't gonna be as uncommon anymore, so we should be able to just go through and like farm them relatively easily. Get to the ambush point? Oh yeah, that's gonna be, just gonna be a whole other situation on its own, right? Oh, no, we gotta wait. We gotta come over here and wait for them to show up, right? Yeah, because it's gonna be the one where we just like throw this on the ground. There you go. No, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Invalid launch point. Fine, whatever. I'll just sit up here. Sit over here and just wait for them to start spawning in. Should work in our favor. Just a little bit. But yeah. Well, I wouldn't even say that it's gambling at that point, because what you can do is you can lock individual statuses and like different parts of the thingy on it. So at that point, you're guaranteed to get it. So gambling is where it's like more of a chance of getting it rather than being a guarantee. This is a guarantee. So I wouldn't like, it's kind of like a guaranteed pity for it whenever you want it, which is pretty cool. Also, I just realized that sound isn't the corpus. It's actually my fucking necromech making sound. I was looking for an enemy, but no, that's just my necromech making sounds. Alright, cool, whatever. Okay, there you go. Time left 1.5 minutes. I guess I can just sit here and wait. Yeah, I'll just sit up here and wait. Because then what they can do is they can just send them off to the side. I'm still gambling this house. Yeah, but like, yeah, fair enough, I guess. It's just a random chance, but you can guarantee, it's a guarantee. There's a pity system now, which is good. Because with there not being a pity system before, it was not ideal to say the least. Though we're going to be using a resource that's going to be new to the area or new to the update as well. So I actually don't know where the resource is going to be. So if there's going to be a certain point where they're going to make the resource like in itself already like relatively consistent, then like I'm gonna be honest with you, I honestly have no idea how we're gonna make how we're gonna get that resource unless they've already like released the information on how we're gonna actually gather it, I guess, or how we're gonna grind it out. I hope it's not like something like where we have to go through and do like steel pastiviri or something stupid. That would be not ideal. That'd be the complete opposite of ideal. It'd suck ass so much. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so we got 20 seconds left. Alright. Is there anything else here that we need to worry about? No, there's nothing else here that we need to worry about. Cool, perfect. And then we're good. Just working our way. Oh, wee. God, I really wish this would be a little bit easier to... Yeah, no. The amount of XP that we're getting now is starting to look a little bit abysmal over here. Look at that. I already had it, but cool. We just got a really good mod out of that. Cool, perfect. And now we can get out of here. Okay, now it's an assassination target, which is going to be over there? Wait, why is there an assassination target mission right here? Out of all things, why here? Okay, cool. I mean, it's not the end of the universe, it's just a really weird place for it to be. Okay, fine. Hold on. We have you over here, which is going to summon a bunch of enemies and stuff. Might as well just get these guys out of the way. Is there no... Hold on. Is there no spot where... Oh, there's no crates over here, that's why. Ah, that makes more sense for why they had us come over here, because there's no crates. I don't think there is, at least. Which means that we're gonna have to go through and actually get the, all the stuff from just killing the enemies, unfortunately. Ah, it's sucky. That is very, very sucky. Fine, whatever. Also, is there no mod for increasing the drop range? Or the pickup range for necromechs? Because if necromechs are stuck with the pickup range that they're stuck at, that's gonna suck a little bit. Because it'd be really nice if we could actually have like a proper pickup range for necromechs. Complete the 4 minutes remaining. Yeah, there you go. I could fully understand why they wouldn't want to do that, but also at the same time, it'd be so nice though. It'd be great. It'd be amazing to actually have some proper actual credits and stuff. Okay, that guy's just gonna be stuck there. Might as well just... Yeah. Also, where are they getting these teleports from? So the corpus are able to teleport, right? Or I guess like beam themselves down like fucking Star Trek? Is there a reason for why they don't just use that for everything? Like transporting all of their like not only just their soldiers, but also all of their resources and stuff as well. Because like you'd imagine that they would want to be able to go through and just use that to be able to move around their resources too, right? Or is that just more of like it just happens to be lore reasons that they don't? Maybe? But like considering how often they do it within like actual fights and stuff, why would it cost, like why would it be that big of an issue? Also, I found all 3 of them already. Nope, necromech, I don't have any. Ah, really? I was hoping that we could at least have like something that'd make our life a little bit easier, but I guess not. Hello. Okay, you know, fuck it. We're just gonna use my soap back. Akicore's being too slow. I don't have it built up just yet, so it's been a bit slow. Hold on. Where's our... Oh, crap. Not what I was trying to do. Do I need it, though? Wait, what do you mean? Need what? Oh, for the pickup range? Yeah, it's more just for convenience than anything else. It would just make things a little bit easier. Just so I don't need to worry about things too much. 1, 2, 3. Then there should be one left over here. There you go. Ayo, hey Godsblade. Welcome. Yeah. But yeah, put still apply. No, it doesn't. It does not apply inside of bounties, unfortunately. So you are kind of stuck here, existing, without your without any kind of pickup range and stuff. It's actually incredibly annoying. That's why I was asking if there's any pickup range mods that I could use. Because like I have to actually walk over to it and land on top of it for it to actually work out the way that you'd want it to work out and stuff, which is unfortunate, but welcome to life as a necromech. If I just sit back here, hey, you're causing problems, dude. You should like not cause problems for me. That'd be fantastic. There we go. It's funny too because with my Archwing it works, but with my necromech it doesn't, which is completely backwards for how it should be, but whatever. Yellow. Just gonna like... There we go. Healing away. No! Crap! I didn't get the heals. Shit. Give me the heals. Thank you. Giving myself some heals. Any more heals? Okay, any more heals? Yeah, we should be good. There you go. Some more heals. Yeah, no, the first ability on this is actually really nice because I can just like... I can health gate, which is really weird, but also kind of funny. So yeah, health gating is very much a thing that I'll be continuously doing in the future here. Oh! There we go. Now I can health gate again. Gonna keep that going. Hack progress is at 100. Okay, cool. Now we're good. Oh, ooh, Mecha Pulse. I got another one. Nice. I could sell that for a decent amount of plat. Yeah, Mecha Pulse actually sells for quite a bit, by the way. I don't know how much it sells for, but it does sell for quite a bit. So that's nice. It's very, very, very nice. There we go. I still need to get Arcwing stuff. Oh, you still need to get the Arcwing stuff. Oh, yeah, this is like... What I'm doing right now is like way past the Arcwing stuff. I'm doing some very annoying stuffs at the moment. Hold on, where's that? Yeah. There's gonna be another enemy over there. Okay, so we're gonna start another bounty really quick because might as well. But yeah, once we get that other bounty going, we should be good. What, Mecha Pulse? Really? There's no way Mecha Pulse is that cheap, right? Markets. Where's the market? Okay, it's not here. Oh wait, hold on, I can just look at this. Mecha Pulse. I'm talking about this one here? Oh, it's 5 flat. Never mind. My bad. It's 5 flat. Never mind. Oh, I died. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, cool. Oh, we got them to spawn. Yes, we got them to start spawning. Yes. Maybe I don't have to go start another bounty. Hold on. We might actually be able to get them to start spawning again. Maybe. Maybe if I can get them to like actually start spawning and like having like a higher thingy here, I might be able to get like another one of these. The problem is that it's right there and I have an AoE weapon. And having an AoE weapon when trying to keep the thingies up is like an absolute fucking nightmare fuel. It's bad. It is really, really bad. Oh, hi. Hello, arachnoid thingy, or whatever you're called. I have no idea what you're called, but you're something. There you go. Halfway down. I'll get my shield up actually, just so we can actually have a proper shield. Yeah, it's gonna let us shield gate and stuff, which is good. Actually, can't I just like... Yeah, I can just fucking shield gate. Oh, why wasn't I shield gating? No, I could have been shield gating this entire time. Oh, that's bullshit. It would have been... Oh, I could have been shield gating this entire time. Shit. Ah, that's a revelation and a half. The other mechas are okay, so it's not worth selling them then. Unfortunate. I was hoping that it was gonna be worth it, but I guess not. There you go. Kind of makes sense that it would have been grinded out though, considering that it is Fortuna, and so the markets would reflect the fact that it is a Fortuna mod, which is fine. Where's our chefs? There we go. We're gonna be all fine. There we go. Just gonna do another one of these, just so we can get this Bone Widow to max rank, because I'm in the process of trying to get this last one done, so we can get our Bone Widow out of the way. And then once we're done our Bone Widow, then we can go through and start working on all of our weapons and stuff. The problem is that going through and getting my Ayanga done isn't going to be the worst thing in the world. It's just going to take forever to do. Reach the secure area. Hold on. One of them is at least 20 flat. Yeah, but that's probably going to be one of the ones that's harder to get. And so it wouldn't be worth doing. Especially if we're going to be doing a thing where we're going to go through and just get like a crap ton of arcanes and we're going to be doing arcane selling and stuff. It's a lot more worth it just to go through and do arcane selling then. A lot more worth it. Also, do you guys know if Deviri arcanes are worth selling? Not Deviri, sorry. Fucking... Oh, what is it called? Zeramin. Zeramin. Are Zeramin arcanes still worth selling, or are they not worth selling anymore? Because I can't remember for the life of me if they're actually still worth selling or not. Oh shit, this is a... My bad. My bad. Fine, whatever. I didn't realize that we were going to be doing a spy mission. Didn't realize this was spy. Not because... Yeah, probably, yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, oh, we have 2 mecha pulses. Never mind. I stand very corrected. We have 2 of them now. We have 2 mecha pulses just sitting in our inventory, actually. Okay, cool. Oh, because I got double of them for as the double mission reward for the ending the mission and stuff. Ah, that makes more sense. Alright, so yeah, I got a double mecha pulse by the end of that. Okay, cool. That works. I do want to make sure that we have eliminate all the nearby enemies. Okay, but like, which enemies are we talking about here? Because we've got quite a few that we could just go through and just like, quote unquote, eliminate. Kind of feels like we're fucking, Daleks, or Daleks, whatever, however you pronounce them, however you pronounce their name. 3 to 4? Okay, Moltogman is actually 3 to 4. Okay, cool. We're good. Because Moltogman you can sell for quite a bit, which is really good in a lot of cases. I really wish... Hold on, we gotta make sure that if Warframe Helper has a way to increase it automatically for certain arcanes and like items and stuff, it'd be so fucking cool. So we could actually go through and give like Warframe Helper a thing of like, okay, I want to sell all of these arcanes. And then it just goes through and like make sure that we have like a list of them that are always listed. Then whenever we end up getting more of them, it just lists them on the market for us automatically. That would be so fucking nice if we could have it like that. Though I don't know, they might actually do an update for that in the future. It is also an open source software, by the way, guys. So you guys, if you want to, you could also just go through and add that as an update for it, your own update to it as well, which is pretty cool. So you can actually make it entirely automated and stuff whenever you get the items, which would be pretty nice. By the way, taking out 25 corpus enemies is like minor issues. Very, very minor issues. There you go. We missed the RB, that's fine. That's okay. It's minor issues. I was working on this anyway, so it's like, it's not the end of the universe. It could be worse. Could be very, very much a worse situation. I was planning on doing EDA and ETA today, and then I completely forgot to as well. Which we just ended up doing this instead, which honestly getting this out of the way is an absolute fucking godsend. Because honestly being stuck with this, being as like one of the last things that I have to do for MR, is like, it was starting to slowly but surely drive me up a wall. Just slightly. No, like what do you mean like we need to? What? ARBIS are not... Oh, yeah. Like ARBIS aren't like the end of the universe. We don't need to worry about it too much. It could be worse. Honestly, I do need to get EDA and ETA done, but I can do those tomorrow and stuff, so it's not too big of an issue. Then there's also the other side of things is like where we also need to go through and do like a bunch of other stuff, but minor issues. Not gonna worry about it too much. Okay, there you go. Oh, yeah, we're maxed. Oh, we're maxed! I can just ignore it. I can leave. We're maxed. Okay, we're done. Bone Widow is officially maxed. We can leave now. There you go. By the way, I really do not care about the resort or the bonuses for doing this. I'm just getting out of here. There you go. And there's our Fortuna. Yeah, I know that we're abandoning the objective. I'm leaving on purpose, game. I'm leaving on purpose. Suffer. Suffer. There you go. Bone Widow should be maxed now, officially. Yeah, we're maxed out. There you go. Bone Widow is officially maxed, so what we can now do is switch you back to our Void Rig. Because I honestly, not having my Void Rig is hell, and I'd rather have it back than not at all. Bonuses, and then we just need to check for updates. Updates are done. Oh, and you apparently aren't actually updated just yet. Okay, so maybe if I go into... Do we have to go over into a relay for us to upgrade? Update? Never touch Bone Widow again. Yep, pretty much. It will be a thing that will be in my inventory for the next, like... millennia. If not longer, because I have no interest. I have zero interest in dealing with it. It didn't update still. Okay. Warframe is updated. Oh, it was updated like 5 minutes ago. Okay, cool. Whatever. That's fine. Wait, can I just update it myself? No, I cannot update it myself. Okay, cool. We're just stuck here. Fine, whatever. Until next meta, if there's B1. For Necromex, they'll probably end up going through and like setting up like a... We'll probably end up getting like a new Necromech thing going. Probably. Like if they're gonna end up doing anything for the metas, we'll probably just end up getting a new Necromech instead of having a meta for the actual Necromech itself, you know? Because it's one of those ones where as much as I do appreciate the fact that they want to go through and do that, it is gonna be a sucky situation to have to deal with it past that. Hold on. So we're probably gonna end up seeing more Necromechs before we see anything happen with Bone Widow, to a degree. Hold on. So how many of these do we have right now? We have 6 of you, which we need to get to 10. You're at 5, which honestly I could probably level up the next one or get you a little bit higher in terms of levels and stuff. You're at 4, which we need 5 to level you up. You're gonna be at 11. You're at 8. Virtuous Trojan, that's fine. Conjunction voltage is probably gonna be one of the ones that'll be kind of funny to go through and grab. Volts, Arcane Pulse. Arcane Blessing is gonna be one of the ones that we get through doing Eidolons and stuff. So we do need to do Eidolons for these. Yeah, this is gonna be like, all of these right here are all ones that we buy from the dailies and stuff. From Cetus and Fortuna. These are all from Cetus and Fortuna. Little Duck and Quills. So yeah, we're looking for, these ones are all gonna be the ones that we're looking for that. Yeah, so a good chunk of these are all all Fortuna and stuff. Fortuna and Cetus. Botched Bone Widow that they didn't want to touch. But again, I might be wrong though. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if they just have Bone Widow as like being there for MR and nothing else. Because, well, you gotta remember that MR in this game is like incredibly important for most things. And unfortunately, when we start looking at like the actual MR and stuff of this just, it's gonna suck just a little bit. Also, for those who don't know, Warframe Helper also has a thing where it shows you all of the hold on, where is it? There's the MR roadmap right here, which is fine. But then it also goes through and shows you your codex and everything that's in your codex that you still need to scan. Like what you can do is you can show all of your incomplete for all of your stuff in your codex, and it shows you everything that you still need to scan through your freaking codex. Which for me is a lot. It's a lot. It is a absolute ludicrous amount of them. Abundant Prime Grenier Munitions Box. Wait, what the fuck? Tide of the Claws Flesh. Okay, so all of these, I don't know what these are though. Do you guys know what these are? Unaffiliated. So these are all just like the different things here. The Golden Cradle, that's fine. But like, what is... Okay, these are all the wildlife and stuff that we need to go through and do. These are all the objects that we still need to go through and scan. So that's fine. I still need to go scan... How the fuck do you scan an Iton Star? What the fuck? How do you scan Iton Stars? What in the friggity frack? There's also all of these here, which I actually don't know what these are. Oh, they're just fragments and stuff. Oh, but then I also need to get the Prexes. Shit. Oh, I need to get all the Prexes and stuff. Oh, that's problematic. Yeah, that's really problematic then, because I need to go through and finish off all the Prexes and stuff. Merchants of Cetus. Oh, these are all going to be things that I need to go find. Oh god. Did you get the ones from the museum? Yes, I got all the ones from the museum already. That was ages ago, but yes, we already did them. We already did them all. These are all the Grenier that I still have to go scan? Holy crap. Jesus Christ, I'm missing a few Grenier enemies and stuff. All the Corpus enemies are here. The infested enemies, I'm also missing a shit ton of them because apparently I decided not to scan any of them. I have a crap ton of the Orokin, which we can do pretty easily though, so that should be fine. Sentient missions. Okay, so these are the sentients that we can go through and just scan sentients. That's fine. That's okay. Narmer. These are all the Narmer enemies and stuff, which is fine because we can just summon those and do those. The Murmur. Oh, these are all for all the rogue. Oh god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this would get out of hand very quick. Okay, so we can do... Okay, so these are the different ones from different... Okay. Different locations and stuff. So basically what I'm seeing here is that we're gonna have to go through and just... Oh, God. Anarchs. These are all the ones that are from the... Oh, God. It's Killjoy's Isle Weaver. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's gonna be an absolute pain in the ass to do. These are all the different specters and stuff. Or all of the different Steel Path enemies and stuff that we're gonna have to go scan. There's regular Stalker here, there's a Protector Stalker there, and Affiliated, which are all the random stuff. Alloy Bone Widows, Alloy Voidwig. And then these are all just like the random stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go do the ultimate play of this really quick. Nah, you don't need Dante for it. Because what you can do is instead of doing that, you can just go through and grab your... Where is it? Helios. Because why worry about everything else if you can just grab a Helios? That'll scan everything for you. So you have a nice easy time. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna go through and finish off all of these individually as time goes on and just get all of these out of the way. The objects though, I won't really worry too much about for now at least. Wait, the fish are considered objects? Oh shit. Okay, well that's interesting. Which means that I need to go find fish and then scan all the fish. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. Okay. These are the fragments we can leave alone. These are all of those. So what we're gonna want to probably focus on is the Grenier first. Yeah, we'll probably want to focus on the Grenier first and then work our way through that. It takes 2 seconds. Nope, that's just regular scanning and stuff. Is it? Well, it might take 2 seconds or so, but honestly, minor issues. Like this, hold on. When you're actually doing missions and stuff, the 2 seconds of scanning is actually not bad. Not even close. It could be so much worse. Imagine it took like 5, 10, 15. It's nowhere near as bad as like you think it would be. Okay, so it's gonna be, we're gonna need to get, so we're at 347 out of 1,800. Oh god. That's not ideal. Oh, I actually never came into here. Yeah, I've never actually used Dante, by the way. I have no idea what Dante does, just as a heads up. I've never used Dante before. It's like, I know he's a thing, he exists, but like outside of just doing him for MR, I have no idea. Oh, I forgot to grab my, regular weapon. It's Kavatsan's Emos. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't surprise me if there are certain things that you guys would have that are like most scanned, because like, you know, knowing how things go, it's usually going to be the case, or that's going to be the case. But like, you know. Oh, wait, we can scan that guy. Oh, we can scan those. Oh, that's another type of enemy that we gotta go scan. Shit. That's annoying. That's really annoying, actually. Book scans the enemies. Wait, actually, wait, hold on. With his book scan, wait, is that an ability or is that just his book? Like his regular book? Hold on, how does that work exactly? Hold on, how does that work exactly? Is it an AoE or is it a single target? Because if it's not an AoE, we might have a bit of a problem. Because the reason why I'm doing it this way is because of like... Oh, that's his passive. Oh, so we just need to... So is there a way that I can turn the book into like some kind of like AoE then? Or get an AoE out of the book? Because it would be nice to be able to go through and clear off the enemies even faster. Because like as of current, this is how I clear off doing these, is that I go through with my Ocucore and just get them to scan. As we sit back and do this a little bit easier. Don't forget about the Couriers. I've already got like a shit ton of Couriers. We'll do the Couriers later though, because like what I want to do right now is I want to focus on the enemies. Because the enemies we can use inside of the, we can use the enemies inside of our, what is it called? Simulacrum. It's for the Simulacrum. Oh, I already have them all? Oh shit, okay, well that works. Turns out I got them all by accident. But yes, I got them all. All 51 apparently. Because if you guys don't know, there's 51 total couriers. Total. It's kind of nuts, but yes. It's a few. Just a couple, you know? Just a couple. Okay, so that's a commander. Okay, so that's a butcher's. Okay, so we've only got 6 scans on the butchers right now. I haven't gotten rid of you yet, but those are for the eczema and other stuff here. Decoration for 50 and execution. Oh shit, okay, cool, that works. That works out. I guess that functions, I guess. Okay, hold on, just grab you here, so that's another mod that's out of the way that I don't need to care about. Is there any other mods here that we want to worry about? Yes, there's one right here. We want to get this one as well. Overpressured runs is the other one that we want to grab. Okay, so what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna go grab Dante. Grab you. Dante. Talking about him, right? This guy? What's his passive? Noctua scans targets, recording information. Your critic status chance increased by... Wait, hold on. So if I go over here and then book. No. Is his book a primary or secondary? This grimoire right here? You're talking about using the grimoire, right? Oh, it's exalted. Oh, it's his exalted weapon. Wait, then how do I... Hold on. Unique trait, there's a no number of tome mods you can equip. Wait, tome mods? The hell's a tome mod? Oh, these! Oh! So if I just like do this. Oh, I see. It's still restricted by the, okay. It says 1? Okay, so killing enemies grants allies within affinity range, 30% fire rate, enemies have 12% dread, you know, this orb on death. Killing enemies reduces the armor. No fast, killing enemies grant ultimate fire increases. Okay, we don't want to do that. We don't need to care about that. I am going to go through the Exilus slots and stuff, so I can do this. Cascadia, Flare, just so we can increase our damage further. Go to Exilus, target on hit. Primary, converts primary ammo to secondary ammunition. Steady hands, recoil. Reduces chances of enemies. Yeah, I think what we're going to want to do is this one right here. Throw that into there, go back over here. Actions, we've already got a potato, so we're good. Heat, and then we also want to go for increased fire rate, augur secrets, no, bore, multi-shot. We want multi-shot in there just so we can increase our damage even further. 200% critical chance, yes, we want that real quick. Hemorrhage, hollow point, critical damage, that should be fine. Increase our critical damage even further. Fire rate and multi-shot. Okay, so I don't have fire rate or multi-shot, but what I can do to make it even funnier is I can just go through and do this. Ow! What? What do you want? Bore. What? Oh, don't need mutation. It's infinite ammo. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Carnus, where was the thing that I was going to do? Status duration, we don't need. Augur, 90% damage, doubling our damage even further. Perfect. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that should work just fine. We've got that here. Multi-shot on pistol, barrel diffusion. Oh, but that's dodge speed. We don't need dodge speed. Okay, so then what we need to do is we need to do lethal torrent next. So we can get increased fire rate as well as multi-shot. And that should work just fine for us. And then we got this here. Yeah, it's a fish. Hello. Hey, peoples. Hello. And now what we can do is we can just go about a capture mission and let's see how this goes. So you said it's his first ability? You said it was his first ability, right? Because if it's his first ability, then yeah, that makes sense.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, extract our target.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see. And then if I go through and use this, oh, it's not considered to be a channeled ability. Oh, interesting. Okay. 2 and 3 to also, wait, what? Well, you see, might as well just go through and do this anyways to make our life a little bit easier. Does it tell me if they scan, by the way? Does it tell you if you get a scan, or does it just like not tell you anything? Because it'd be kind of sad if it doesn't actually tell us that we get a scan when we get a scan. Hold on. What's our alt fire? Also, I know that you're, oh wait, that's the scan eczema. Hold on. Hey, come here. There we go, got him. No, I did not get him. Shit. Hold on. There we go. Got him? I think I got him. Yeah, I got him. There you go. And now we can get rid of you and back to this. Back to our usual. It doesn't seem to tell me if I actually get a scan. Okay, cool. Good to know. Still uses the scans. He must less than 100 and it worked. No, I have infinite scans, so we're good. I have infinite scans, so we're okay. We are A-okay. 2 and 3, what? So 2, 3, 3, and then 4? Does it just stay there permanently? What does it do? Exactly. Oh, it's staying there as like a... How does that... Okay, so does it make it so that everything I kill now works? Or... Yeah, but how does the mini thing work? Is it just like anything that I kill now with any weapon works? Or is that just like a... Or does it not matter? If you hit an enemy, it shoots. Oh! So basically what it's doing is... Oh, it's like a split shot. Oh, that makes sense. Hey, Bliss. I guess I'm just... Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. I like how, like, I'm pretty sure this might still work even if I just use my, regular tutor. I'm pretty sure this is going to be just fine even if I were to use, like, my regular, stuff here. It gives damage boost 22, 4 is overrated. Overguard? Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so then I can just do that and then get it to come back. Okay, cool. So what we're looking for is the capture target now, so I can go capture that target. So yeah, no, it is actually scanning though. My tutor is already scanning everything just fine though. I don't need to worry about using, I honestly don't need to worry about using my, Dante. Not for this at least. Because honestly, this would be considerably more annoying to do than just like doing it through other means. Me? About 3.5 hours so far. So close cast speed is hilarious. What? I'm so confused, man. Oh, sweet. Died instantly. Alright, where's our stuffs? We've got you 3, rank 8. I wonder if there's like a... I wonder if like there's a bunch of stuff down... No. We can just skip through this and just use my, yeah, I'm just gonna use my, my drone for it. Might as well. It'll make life a lot easier if I just use my drone. Instead of like stressing about like anything else. Wait, hold on, I'm hearing it scan though. Hold up. Is it actually... Wait, I think I'm actually hearing it scan the enemies though. Is there like an actual sound whenever you get... do you actually get like a sound whenever you hear the stuffers here? Because like that is one of those ones where... Yeah, well your Helios is still scanning. Yeah, I know that the Helios is still scanning them, but like... Is this one of those ones where you can actually see them go through and like take care of like our other stuffs? Because like, I think I can actually hear them scanning it separately, unless that's not actually the case, in which case, fine. Yeah, this might be one of those ones where I don't actually know if it's actually... I don't think it's actually scanning. No, it should be though, because that's like a guarantee. No, it's an instant scan. Oh, okay. Okay. I can see why you guys want me to do this though, because like that would actually be kind of nice. Though there is going to be quite a few enemies that I can't do this with, and so I do want to be using my Helios instead. Oh, is this how you scan the enemies that are in the areas where you can't bring your Helios with you? Because if that's the case, then there's going to be quite a few enemies that I can't actually go through and sell, or I can't scan unless I actually have Dante with me instead. Helios. Yeah, that should be fine. So I'm assuming like in Deviri, for example, we'll have to bring in my Dante, or like a Dante, just so we can do these scans in inside of Deviri as well. Because that should be more than okay, I think. Maybe, potentially. It's one of those things where I'm not entirely sure where... Okay, hold on. Is that bouncing? Hold on. Am I seeing that ricochet between enemies? Hold on. Does the book have ricochet? Because if the book has ricochet, that's pretty interesting. Oh, it has ricochet. Okay, so it has ricochet. Okay, that explains why people say to use the book for scanning them, because then you can just send this into a group of enemies and then just have it ricochet between them. Make your life super easy for scanning. Okay. Then I just keep Helios for whenever I'm needing to scan like any of the whenever I'm needing to scan like any objects and stuff, and then we're good. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I can see why Helios would be like, or why Dante would be like the favorite among everybody for doing... Okay, yeah. Okay, how far does the ricochet go, by the way? Is it only one, or can we ricochet multiple? Because if there's no way to go through and I don't know how big one big one small one do you ricochet. But small. I'm getting the ricochets even though the small one isn't there. So the big one has the ricochets even if the small one isn't there doing them. So that's its own entire situation there as well. Still haven't finished the rest of this though, which is unfortunate. It's gonna take fucking forever to do though. If I go to... Hold on. Narmer, Tekrot. We want to go to Orokin. Because the Orokin should be easier to do. Yeah, we should have an easier time doing the Orokin since we can see all of them together in one area. Yeah, there's gonna be a Titania Spectre that we can go take care of. So if we go into the void really quick and we go mess around with capture or extermination. Yeah, if we go take care of extermination stuff. Yeah, this is what's left, by the way. Like, genuinely speaking, we're down to like the codex is one of the last things for me to do. And so we're currently just like looking at like the codex and what to do here. Yeah. So I'm just like trying to figure out if there's ways for me to go through and just like do this the good old slow methods of everything else. Because we should have an relatively easy time doing this, right? I hope. Splits into 4. Hold on. Nah, it's got a ricochet. Goes into enemy 20 meter behind for a second. Yeah. But yeah, there should seem to be like there is a ricochet on the larger one, regardless of where the enemy is. Yeah, see? I didn't shoot at that one and died. So there seems to be an actual proper ricochet. I just don't know how far the ricochet goes. Okay, so it's only one other enemy. Okay, so it only seems to be one other enemy, which gives us the ricochet. Okay, that's fine. That I can work with. That I 100% can work with. There we go. With an enemy, this shoots spots into 4 fragments that seek enemies with 20 meters. Multiple fragments, any target enemy with fewer than 4 enemies within range. So whenever I do this, so it only goes after one other enemy then, because it seems like it's not doing the 4, it's only doing the 1. Unless there's an augment that I have to get for the weapon that allows me to get it up to 4. In which case, that'd be pretty cool. Oh, no, maybe it does actually work a little bit. Maybe it does work past the 4. Hold on. Yeah, it seems like it does actually do a thing. Is there an augment that I need to make it work a little bit better, or is there just like it doesn't really matter, ultimately, if we're going to be using Dante and stuffs? There we go. Nope. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Okay, turns out just shooting random objects does not work the way that you think it would. Okay, cool. That works. How much damage does this even do, by the way? Okay, the Orcan drones. Okay, so Orcan Spectator and Spectator Eximus. What the fuck? Where do I find the Spectators and Spectator Eximi? The question now is, where do I find those? Augment summons burbs on Altfire? Summons birds? Wait, what do you mean by birds? Wait, you can summon birds? It's kind of cool. Base or basically, oh, is it? Oh, you gotta get it inside of, oh, I see. Okay, I see. 3, okay, I see. Okay, so we actually need to go into SO and ESO then if we want to go grab those. Corrupted, Drakmaster, which is fine. Corrupted Jackal, Corrupted Wardens. So we need to go find the Corrupted Wardens. 3, 2, 4? 3, 2, 4? Oh, it's a birdo. It's a birdo! Okay, cool. I didn't realize we could actually get birdos and stuff. Strongholds ready. Oh, is it from the... Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Some of these are... Oh. Wait, do the birds also get the scans, by the way? Or do the birds not get scans? Because if the birds don't get scans, then... No, they don't get scans. God damn it, so birds are useless. They don't work for what we're trying to do here. Okay, so it's literally just a matter of just scanning everything. That is unfortunate, to say the least. You've already been scanned. Okay, cool. That's why the augment is not here. Oh, I see. It's because the augment has to do with the combo that you have going. Alright, cool. I can see that. That's pretty cool. It's pretty chill. Those are heavy gunners, like corrupted heavy gunners and stuff. Okay, so the last Orcans that I have is like gonna be... Oh, these are all different specters and stuff. Oh, these are from the grind. Crap, I can't remember the name of it, but they're from the grind. The thingy. Can't remember the... Oh, fuck. Whatever the thingy is. But yeah, Atlas Spectre, Corrupted Drak. Oh, these are from the We need to go find the Grenier, like a corrupted Grenier area if we want to do that here. Yeah, I know that I know that they're stealing my kills. I know. It's unfortunate, but yes, they do. And you do not use the all fire. What, I just don't use the all fire? Okay, cool. Just don't touch the all fire. Got you. Do not touch the all fire. I've been trying to figure, oh, wait, I was using the wrong thing. Specters. Specters? No, they're not specters. It's from, Silver Grove. That's what it is. They're Silver Grove stuff. So for us, we have to go through and do a bunch of Silver Grove stuff if we want to do it properly. So what I needed to go do is I need to go hunt down the specters from the Silver Grove and scan all of the specters from it, which is not going to be a fun time, to say the least. No, Nidus and Nyx and Silver Grove. That would probably be from doing the Rebellion then. Because the Rebellion does actually have them as a thing. So we probably have to go through and do the Rebellion, then if that's the case. But not Nidus. Nidus? I'm actually not sure then. If it's not Silver Grove or the Rebellion. What? Guys, why would you apologize for going through and lurking, guys? It's better that you guys lurk. I really don't mind. Really do not mind. Oh, those are base vectors, not primes, so it's not Perdia. Oh, it's not Perdia. Okay, cool. Yeah, then I got nothing. I really don't know what's going on there. I'm sorry to say. Oh, wait, hold on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be surprising that's the case, at least. Okay, so these ones are all from... Okay, so let's go grab the, let's go do something for Silver Grove really quick and see if we can find something in Silver Grove. Because if we can get at least one scan... Do you keep the scans if you just leave a mission, by the way? Or do you have to finish the mission for the scans to stay? Because if that's not the case, then you're, has Knave. Yeah, because I haven't scanned any of the ones that are inside of Silver Grove, by the way. The dude's, Silver Grove called Specters. Yeah, that's why. There's a Necro Spectre, Nidus Spectre, Equinox Spectre, Excalibur Spectre. These are all the different Spectres and stuff, and that's why I'm saying, like, we can just go do Silver Grove really quick. Get those out of the way. Hold on, where's our Sabo? That's excavation. Where's my Sabo? Oh, there you go. There's Sabo, right there. I just want to go test this to make sure that it actually works, and if it does update in time, then we're set. If not, then we might be losing our minds a little bit. But they don't tell you the Knave Spectres and stuff here. They tell you different Spectres entirely. So, like, for example, one of them would be like the Loki Spectre right here. Honestly, Dante isn't that bad of a warframe to use. It's just that I'm used to using my Ocucore, so it feels a little weird not to be able to have everything just instantly die in front of me. Oh, look at that. There's a Cash. Hi, Cash. Wait, this is the one where we go through and get growing power. Not growing power, sorry. Bite. This is how we get bite. Yeah, this is the area where we get bite. My bad. So we do need to go find bite at some point, but it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, something got scanned. Whatever got scanned, I have no idea what it would have been, because I have no actual idea. Hold on, there you go. You're out of the way. Oh, might have been you. Might have been one of those guys. Loki is Junction in Mars. Can we do junctions again after we finish them though? Because I don't think we can do junctions again after we finish the junctions, right? Or is that something that, like, we can? Wait, really? Hold on. How do you do the junctions again after you finish them? Because I don't remember that being a thing that we could do. These guys? Oh! Right click. That's why. Oh, you could just right click and then do it that way. Oh, I see. Okay, cool, that works. This is the Loki junction, so we're gonna go find Loki Spectre. So we're gonna go do that one really quick and get that scan. Come on, Loki, do your thing. Give us our shenanigans. Scan has been obtained, and then I can just Okay. I kind of feel a little bad for that, but yeah, there you go. There's our Loki Spectre at least. Take us through. Take us through the mission. Give us the scan. I just want to see that number go up to know that it actually is actually updating and stuff. Because if it's not updating, then we know that we need to start doing like the scans through other means. But if it updates, then we're good. So we need to just make sure that we got that going. It did not update. Shit. Why did you not update? What is the reasoning for why you didn't update? Oh. If the updating isn't a thing that we can get done right away, then we might be in a bit of a pickle here. Where's our other spectre? Yeah, there's a Vault Spectre right here. Does it need Jorda's Column? I have no idea, but we can go do that relatively easy using this at least. Well, yeah, no. I already know that it updated it in the game. That one's a given. I'm talking more just like updating it inside this. This is where I wanted to update. Because I want to know if it's updating in real time or if it's not, which it does not seem like it's updating in real time. F9 to give us more rep, appearance, overlays. Focus the search for tab opens. DM notifications, notify even when Warframe is focused. Oh, yeah, this one right here. Warframe DM notifications. That one would actually be kind of nice. Yeah, so I'm just working on slowly but surely getting this, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Otherwise, I'm good. But like, I'm just trying to figure this one out first. While I'm here and doing this. That way we can get our codex done, and that way I can be seeing this. So if we go to Orkin back here, yeah, that did not update. So, did it update over here though? Factions? Loki did not do that. Warframe, companions. Is it not there? Infestation, unaffiliated, Orkin. So just go back into here. Yeah, so we did get them. So there's the Knave Spectre here. No, we didn't. Wait, what? There's Mag Spectre and there's a Nova Spectre, but there's no Loki Spectre. What? There's Sentience over here. There's Stalkers over here. There's Narmer, Skuldra, Techrot, Anarchids, Infested. There's all of you here. Then there's all the Grenier, which is a few. Manually scan inside the junction? Maybe? That seems weird though, for us to have to go do that. No, but it's not even showing up there, so... Do the scans that my companion do not count? They should be though, because they do count. These do count, I've used them before. Huh. Yeah, Loki's not even showing up here. So even if we go to the Orkin, it doesn't even show in the tab. But we did get the Knave, and we do have the Mag Spectre, as well as the Nova Spectre. But we didn't get anything else here. Interesting. Maybe there's some reason for it? It's under Mag? Okay, cool. So, which means that, yeah, so it didn't work for some reason. Okay, hold on. Let me just go see if I can do that again to see if that actually works as a test. Because maybe maybe we just have to do it and it like comes down to being like a chance of it getting it or something? I don't know. It should work just immediately. There shouldn't be like any chances or anything like that, but I guess maybe that's just what it is. Okay, they've been scanned. Wow. I forgot how easy this one was. Holy crap. Hides your our weapon after kill? Maybe? I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure what would be causing that. But either way, it's not the... It could be also the Warframe accidentally broke it too. They could have also accidentally just broken the way that it works. Hold on. Junction. Specters for codex. got a little Silver Grove. Okay, so maybe it is the thing where I just have to go scan it individually, and that might be what it is. Just for those alone. Which would be really weird, but fair enough, I guess. Welcome to bullshit. To get the affinity for a scan, it should work. Yeah. But also, I'm not gonna lie, Warframe gets a little spaghetti coated, especially with stuff that is this old. So there's a pretty good chance that since it's this old, it only works for regular scans and only regular scans and nothing else. Because I could definitely see that being the case. So if I grab you, grab out our scanner, get our Loki Spectre up. There you go. I got that, and now I can go and kill him. The good old fashioned way. Okay, so we have this over here. There's a Loki Spectre that's showing up there. So what we're gonna go do is we're gonna go grab you and then just go grab you. Okay. Loki Spectre has not... Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna check the in-game one. Hold on. So it might just be that we have to go in with a regular scanner, which is more than okay, but like, yeah. Nope. Still didn't work out. Yeah, we didn't get it. Yeah, we still didn't get it. I don't know what's causing that not to go through, but yeah. Yeah, there's Loki right there. You can see him right there. That'd do be some strange stuff, but hey, at least we can go scan everything else, and then we can figure out what's wrong with that later. At a later date, so it's not some crazy shenanigans that we need to worry about too much. Grab you. Switch you out, grab you. I will grab my Helios, bring that back over here, and that way we've got our proper scanning thing, so I can just like not care. But yes, what I'm gonna do for now though, guys, is I'm gonna go unstream, just for that. Because right now what I need to do is I need to go unstream and get other stuffs done, mostly just going through and applying to jobs because I need to get a job at some point. So that's what we're gonna go do. If you guys have any questions or like to bug me and stuff, feel free to join the Discord. If not, it's okay. And I will be back. Is today Wednesday? Today's not Wednesday, is it? Today is Wednesday. I'll be back on Friday. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your nights, and I'll see you guys later, okay? Good night, guys. And ta-da! Make sure you guys get some sleep too, okay? Because sleep is kind of important. But yes, sleep. Ta-da!